Am I ready?
We're ready. Like, aha!
Wish I was late.
I don't even know what my usually have my first question.
You're not even prepared, are you?
I just shook out
cares?
$5.
She won't let us get a word in anyway. Who gives a shit? She'll
Carrie?
just talk and we'll just sit there and laugh.
That's the
at
point of the show. Welcome to Two Tired Twats Comedy Podcast.
Wait a minute. I thought it was Two Angry Clips. I thought you changed it.
Did we throw to you yet, Bob DiBuono?
No.
He doesn't know when.
He doesn't know when to jump in.
No, they keep changing the name of the show.
Well,
It
thank
threw me
God
off.
you're on time this time.
I know.
Last time he was 40 fucking minutes late. You weren't here.
You know why?
Carrie.
Because I was like, if I come 45 minutes late, I only have to be on the show for 20 minutes.
That's right. He goes to me this time. He goes, isn't the show just a half an hour long? I go, it was only half an hour long last time because you were fucking 40 minutes
I know.
late.
I'm sorry. I
Usually
was on
comes
You-
early
Yeah.
before
Ask my girlfriend.
he gets
Yeah.
there.
Denise.
45 minutes early.
Did we
She's
rate-
like, I wasn't even in the room, Bob. My God, get off the futon.
My name is Patty Rossborough, and I am here with the fellow host, Carrie Karavis, the Greek
Thunderous round of
beauty.
applause right there.
Can I just
And
say out
then
there to the world
a
real
very
quick? Who cares about
Bo-
me?
Bob
Nobody cares.
DiBuono,
Thank you.
also known as
Bob the Boner.
The boner. Thank you.
Bob the
Which
Douche.
only teachers would call me, not the students. Boner, you're staying after school with me. We got to work on the project. Wink.
A.K.A. Donald Trump.
Thanp you. Thank you.
Do you have your hat today?
And-
Are you a Trump supporter?
That's a question I always get. You know what's funny?
He doesn't answer it because he wants to make money.
No.
If he says he is a Trump
I-
supporter,
Wait
All
a
right.
minute. You're talking about
I
a major
voted.
liberal.
I never voted in my life.
what
ever.
the fuck's wrong with you?
Because I'm not into politics. I don't care. I don't care.
You don't care?
Don't give a shit.
How do you
I
not
don't
care
either.
about
I don't
your
care.
country?
I don't either.
Oh,
You
you're
don't
an
care? I don't give a
asshole.
shit.
You're an asshole.
No, it doesn't
You're-
make a difference.
I don't care. This is
What do
good-
you?
This is going to
How
be an
can
argument.
you not care?
I don't care.
That
I never was into
That's
it. Even
fucking
when Barack
embarrassing.
Obama was in and he was the first black guy, which I was proud of, I was like, I don't care. What is my vote?
Well,
My vote
he
doesn't
wasn't
matter.
the first black guy. He was the
Your
first
vote-
half black guy.
Well, what I consider
Not-
black.
he's-
Your
well, his
vote-
mother was white.
I know, but
Like
the
you,
father
Irish.
was very dark. I call the cops black.
But the mother was white.
I
African.
don't.
Listen, do you know what happens in this world when you don't vote? Do you
What
know
happens?
You have peace and quiet.
No, look at
You don't have
look
this.
At fucking Nazi Germany, for fuck's sake.
What
you
about
want
him?
Nazi Germany?
I
again?
voted for him. Him I voted for.
What is? You have to care about your country.
Wait.
You have to care about who's in charge.
I do.
Wait, you
voted for
voted-
other countries.
Who did you vote for this time?
I didn't. So I didn't vote for anybody. And then
didn't
I
vote?
was like,
Shut
I
up,
was.
let him finish.
I'm so bad at politics that I'm in line. Ready?
Yeah.
Illegally on my cell phone with my mom. I'm 9 people deep before I go in the booth, and I'm on the phone with my mother. You're not allowed to bring a phone in there.
I didn't know
And I go,
that.
Mom, what do I do? I go, is it my career for Trump, or do I vote for Hillary, who's probably more equipped to do it? She goes, it's stupid to vote for just because someone it'd be good for your career, Bob. And I'm like, all right, and I'm like, now I'm too deep. I'm like, I don't know, Ma. And she's like, oh, you gotta vote for the who's ready to do it, not someone who just because it's gonna make you look good and make you money. So I'm like, all right, fine. And
So you're
I'll do
not
Hillary. I'll do Hillary. I'm like, I'll vote for Ross Perot at this
see
point.
how
I don't
what
even give a shit.
happened? You voted for Hillary.
I voted
she
for
lost.
Hillary, and I rooted for Donald Trump for my career, and he won, and I was home like, yeah, because I didn't want her to win.
Okay, you know
I
what I
wanted
just
Trump
saw?
for my career.
You know what I just saw on your I don't know if it's your website or something.
My what?
Your price. For Donald Trump, this is what it says, Carrie. Maybe
Yeah.
we should be doing
Where
fucking
where
Hillary
was it?
impressions.
Where'd you see this?
I just saw it online. I'm
X
going to ask
videos?
you if this is X-rated
On X-
videos.
Do you want me to be Trump and fuck you?
It says
It's $750.
802
Dollars.
$20,000. Now, if I'm
Correct.
calling in
Yeah.
to hire you,
Wait,
Yeah.
what's 802?
800 between.
Oh,
my window.
Between $800
That's his window.
to 8,000.
Why would you
Oh, to
20,000?
20,000. Ah.
Why would you stupidly, not to call you
What?
stupid.
Stupid? I'm a
but
master
why would
negotiator.
you stupidly say your lowest price?
Can I
when
tell you
you're
something
trying
real
to
quick?
get your highest
This
price?
is how good of a negotiator
Go
I
ahead.
am. Because you don't. I'm going to educate
Why are you doing this in my
because
face like
you
an
don't get it.
Italian?
Because I'm Italian. You don't get it. So people out there, they know you're an idiot. I was
What?
you're an idiot. All right, here's what happens. I'm such a good negotiator. Used to be in sales out there, by the way.
Oh, you were a
sales,
car
Clear
salesman?
Channel. That I got.
Clear Channel.
I was in Connecticut, and I get caught in a couple. This is like a few years ago, and this guy sees me in Connecticut at City Steam. He goes, "Oh, you're great. We want you to do our corporate at IBM." Right?
Right.
So, and most people don't know how to negotiate. If you people know, most comedians are dumb. So he calls me, he goes, how much? I go, well, you want me to do a corporate for you, IBM? I said, well, all right, how many people? He goes, 400 people. I said, $28,000.
You did not.
I did so. He goes, there was silence on the phone for 7 minutes. I swear to you, 7. I sat there on my watch for 7 minutes.
Beating,
Total
sweat,
silence.
He shat himself.
He rubbed
7
one
minutes.
out. He rubbed one out while he
And
waited.
then after the 7th minute, he said, then he goes, what?
Because you know what? If he would have came and the guy didn't,
Well, I
come
would've given
through
in
with
if
it,
I came.
No, but that would have been good.
I would've came.
He would have been like, oh, at least I came, even though I got the bad news. And
Yeah.
then if he got the good news, he would have double came.
Exactly.
So I go 27,000. Now most comedians would go, I don't know.
Well, how'd you come up with 27?
Because
a
you
weird
you
number.
start high.
Yes.
Okay, that's what you do.
That's
I go
too high.
No, you start too high because then it creates this
Correct.
this whole thing like,
All
oh,
right,
this
go
guy
ahead.
must be
This
really
guy
good at
must
what
be
he
really
does.
good. Right.
So 27,000. Silence on the phone. 7 minutes. Doesn't acknowledge me. Then he goes. Then he angrily goes, "What?" And then I said, and then I got firm,
And
I
then
got.
you heard, and then
I
you heard
upped
the
it.
click.
No. Then he heard me go, like whacking off. No, then I go, yeah, 27,000. Yeah, that's what I get. And then he goes, angrily, no corporate guy, no fucking way. And I said,
Is this
Well,
a true
hold
No.
on.
story?
You should have said what?
so then I said,
What is your budget?
no,
You
I
know?
didn't do that.
Oh.
You don't do that. You go,
I
I go
always do that.
27,000. He goes, silence, 7 minutes. He goes, what? I go, yeah, 27,000 corporate. That's what I get. He goes, no fucking way. And then I go, fine, $375. And we settled at 200. So that's okay. So don't tell me how I know how to do it. I know how to make money. Okay, sales.
Okay,
You
but
did, and I worked at Ruby Tuesdays. You didn't. You don't know me, bitch.
I worked at
Twat.
Bernice Reisdorf's waitressing.
What's that?
Bernice down in Soho. I did
Yeah.
waitress at the Shishi, also
Yeah.
at a Howard Johnson's.
I'll throw that in.
Howard Johnson's went out of business in 19.
Well, how do you think who put
I
him
was
out
in
of
high
business?
school in the 70s, so it was in the 70s.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I showed up and the guy sent me home because I wasn't wearing a bra.
And because your tooth was dark.
All right, so here's what happened. Adam
Fucked up tooth.
Adam decided to switch the mics. This is what happened.
Why? What happened?
Because she's always hot.
She's hot.
I
Oh,
wasn't sweating.
I was trying to put her closer to the AC.
You're going through. Are you going through the midlife?
No, I went
Oh,
through
you're going
it.
through the end of life.
Yeah. Can I steal that for my act?
No, he
I
was-
want that
he
joke
was
for my
dying
act.
so bad to say that.
He wrote that down
Fucking-
earlier. You're going through your end of life. I am going through my. That's a fucking funny line. Yeah, I went through my menopause a million
Yeah,
fucking years
yeah.
ago. So no, I'm just.
Yeah, it wasn't a
always-
pause. It kept going. Fast forward. Men have fast forward. You fast forward that shit.
I just.
You got.
have
You have
always,
your tooth is black.
Fine.
Yeah, I do. Have
You don't.
A
You
bad
think
tooth.
you're to midlife? That's the end of life. That's what
This
death.
tooth, that's
When-
why.
that's what death looks like.
Like death.
When all your teeth are
And
black.
can I tell you something to make you feel better?
No.
I got a tooth that I've had for years.
Yeah.
It's ask Denise because she's got to look at it when I'm pumping her. It's bright yellow.
I
it's
can't
bright
even
yellow.
imagine that.
Right
Wait,
here.
let me get my
It's gotta
glasses.
be
It's bright
hard.
yellow. It's all
Show
the
me,
teeth
show
are white,
me.
and this one's like gold. She calls it the candy corner. She calls me mustard mouth in bed, which I think is inappropriate.
So gross.
And
Let me see.
Huh?
Lift
I
it
don't-
up. Come on. Which
Which
one? Point it out.
It's a little. It's
Oh,
yellow.
yeah, it's a
You
little
can see
one.
it in the light.
The eye
Yeah.
teeth too.
Yeah.
The
There's
Yeah.
one
canines.
gray one in there too.
Yeah.
God.
It's what's a pubic hair, but
This
it's,
is why I get my fake teeth
Yeah.
put in, so I don't have those
can't-
yellow.
and what it is, I
nasty
went to the
wood
dentist,
chips.
and I was like, "Why is that? Whatever." Because my girlfriend won't fuck me, and he said, "Well, I'll fuck you," and I didn't know he was gay. And then it worked out. But he goes,
They don't have to be gay to fuck you.
No, he goes, I'll fuck you. I thought he meant physically. He goes, no, on your bill. And $3,000. He said the nerve is dead. The nerve is dead. It'll
That's
never
why.
change.
Such a great story for people who are watching.
Yeah. So your nerve is dead in that your
this
your
tooth?
thing. Yeah, the nerve's probably dead.
People want you to do. They
and
want,
your career.
people want you to do Rich Voss impressions.
Who does?
Some guy on Twitter goes.
Oh, I saw that. What a fucking
DJ
a troll,
I
a
go
fucking
Rich.
troll.
Train.
Rich.
DJ Hackety Hack.
Rich Voss
No.
is a legend.
Okay. First of all, look at this show. This show is two failing females. Okay? It should be called Two Failing Females.
Twats.
Horrible twat cunt pieces of shit. Horrible. Okay? They are the comedic timing of a softball machine. They stink. I got more credits than anybody. Okay? Loosen up. Okay?
You want to hear? He does this impression so good. But I went to Amsterdam with Rich Voss, And he would and it was me,
fucking
him,
hilarious.
and Lisa Lampanelli. It was
Oh, my
called
God.
The Danger Zone.
Oh, really?
Okay.
That's the name of the show?
And they would put Voss up to open, and he'd go, "Hi, I'm from your superior country, you foreigners." I'm like, Rich. We're the foreigners. So then they were like, forget it, he can't go first. Move him down on the line. Get Lisa Lampanelli to go up.
Oh, my God. She's calling everyone cunt.
She's calling
bitch.
everybody a nigger, and they're like,
And white people.
"Fuck
White
is wrong
people.
with-" But they don't know what that word means.
They don't? I
Why
thought it's
wouldn't
universal.
they?
no,
every
they
country.
don't. They
They
don't know
don't?
what that means.
they don't.
In
No, that's
Amsterdam,
an American word.
it's an
It is?
American word.
Yeah.
And they had no idea what she was talking about. She's like, you brown, smelly
It's an
people.
American word?
That
Are you
don't work.
shitting me?
I
She says
swear
this?
to God,
I thought it's a black word.
No wonder she quit the business. You can't do that. How can
well,
you do that?
She got
By the
famous
way,
from it.
by the way, let me just say this. You can shit on her. You can shit on her all you want.
I'm not shitting on
I don't know if
her.
you know this. Lisa Lampanelli
Yeah.
just got Montreal. She's going to be a goalie for the Canadians.
Okay, listen to me. I happen to like Lisa. She
Boom.
was dating a black guy, so she was obviously almost married to one. So she's not racist. She did it for the shock effect. We all know that. But
She might have been a little racist, let's be honest.
Some people shroud it with comedy, but that's really how they feel. So
No,
we
I
really don't know.
Well, I don't really know. 'Cause
Are you racist?
Not at all.
I am.
I'm not at all.
I don't like Chinese
I don't
people
like
at all.
anybody,
They're fucking
actually.
horrible Chinese
No, I'm not
people.
racist at all. I would do anything for anybody. But
Yeah. But we have little stereotypes in our heads about everybody,
so then
right?
Except the
yeah,
ones who
but
want to
she
come in our
would-
country.
She would go up,
Yeah. I
and then they
remember.
were like, "Okay, no."
Yeah.
So then
I used to open for her.
I was
I used to write jokes for her.
I was opening the show for her,
You
for
did?
them.
And how'd it go?
I was the
You were the
least
clean one.
abrasive.
You were the lead, and she's a horrible, and she's a
Who
horrible
closed
loudmouth.
out the show? Who was the closer?
Boss, probably.
It was
Or
he
it
opened.
was either Lampanelli or
Oh.
Boss. I don't remember. It was like 100
Oh.
years ago. But we went to Amsterdam together, all of us. We were there with Norton and
Oh my God.
Wally
Well, they all
Collins.
get
Well,
to-
Wally's so
and-
clean.
What's his name?
Todd
Doesn't do
Barry
drugs
and-
anymore.
Who
Voss.
doesn't? No, he's
Did,
yeah.
did I
What
ever
kind
tell-
of drugs did Voss
He was a
Can
crack
I just?
addict.
Did I ever tell the story?
What?
About,
Yeah, you didn't know. That's the whole thing. He drank. He was a crack addict. He was a drug.
crack?
Crack.
Wait, before stand up.
no.
I don't
Can
know.
I just? I've never told this story. I was going to wait till we had him on the air, but he's not going to come on our show because I've asked him twice.
Okay. First of
So
all,
I'm at a
I'm
gig.
gonna have to
look,
threaten him.
I got more credit than anybody. Okay, loosen up.
Okay, listen to my story. Here's my crack story with him. We do some shitty gig, I don't remember where, somewhere in New Jersey. Where he's driving the car because I didn't have a car. We're driving back, and I know him a little bit. I don't know him a lot. You know, we used to do all these
What
shit
year?
gigs. I mean, it was my first.
Was
You
this-
said 19.
No, yeah, 19 something.
So he sobered up since then.
Yeah, I'm saying he's sober, but this is before he sobered up. So we're driving home, and he goes, "Hey, you don't mind if I just stop and just pick something up in
Right,
the
that's
Bronx?
the line.
Do you
Hey,
care if I
you don't mind if I stop right
And
in the
get something
Bronx?
So I
got to
go-
do a pickup. Okay.
So I go, what am I going
My
to say?
car.
I'm not going to
Loosen
say,
up.
no, it's his car. So I'm like, I don't care. I'm thinking, so what? He's going to get some pot. Who gives a shit, right? So I'm trying to be all cool
You
because
start
I've
at
never
Fordham
done.
Road. You're almost getting dead.
I've
You're
never
almost
done
getting
drugs
killed.
in my entire life. So did I tell the story? So he
You smoke pot, you liar.
I mean, now I do. Now that I just
You're a
started when I was
pothead.
60, but I
That's
never
what
did
turned
it
the tooth.
So
That's
so
what turned
he
the tooth.
drives to the
fucking
Bronx,
PA.
and this black guy comes out with a gun,
Yeah.
and he
Oh, my
sticks
God.
it into the car.
You're
At
kidding.
your head?
You're kidding.
No,
he's
yes,
gonna kill the bitch.
right.
To
And
teach
he's got
him
the
a
gun in,
lesson.
and he's going, "Who told you to come here?
The bitch
Who told you to
Oh,
come
my
here? What's
God.
the name? What's the name?" And he's going, Tony.
Tony.
And he goes,
Tony?
"Fucking Tony told you to come here. Fucking Tony told you to come here." And I'm like, there's the gun like a
Oh,
foot
my
from my
God.
face. And I'm like, oh my God, am I going to get killed? Because I went with fucking stupid Rich Voss.
Shoot Patty,
And
okay?
I don't even
She's
know
a
what
horrible
crack
opener.
is.
Shoot her.
At that time.
Shoot her in the tooth. Okay?
It'll be the
Can
second.
you shoot
It'll
the
be
tooth?
the second time she dies tonight.
So the guy, the black guy, goes into the building.
Oh, my
he
God.
brings a
Wait,
bag.
don't say
He
black.
goes,
That's not
"Give me
politically
the-"
correct.
Well, he was black.
Porch monkey.
And everybody was black. And
Stupid asshole.
and we're in some neighborhood. I don't know where we are. And so he goes, "Give me the money. Give me the money." He takes the money, and then he runs into the building.
And it was a
he
bomb.
Goes, go, go,
Oh,
go.
my
He's
God.
screaming to Rich. And
It
he
was a
goes,
bag of
"Open your
dog
window,
shit.
open your." He rolls down the window, and the guy fucking throws the thing in, but he's holding the gun like,
Oh,
fucking
my
get out
God.
before I shoot you both. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? He's driving away, and he goes, Okay, he pulls over and he smokes crack.
In the car.
Right, he had to get it right
Oh,
away.
of course.
And he goes, "Oh, I got a problem." You know, he goes,
I got a problem.
He goes,
okay?
I've, my roommate won't talk to me because I've sold everything he owns.
I got big
sold
teeth.
his jean jacket.
I got the biggest teeth.
Anyway, that's my Rich Voss.
I
crack
painted my
story.
face brown.
I almost
I
get-
said, "What am I?" My mother said, "A piano." Okay, loosen up.
I almost got fucking killed for his crack.
That's scary.
That was horrible.
I love Rich Voss.
Yeah.
We sat one night.
He's a
We
sweetheart.
talked about how neurotic we are when it comes to thinking somebody tampered with our food.
He's got OCD.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
major
I have
OCD.
terrible
I
OCD.
can't buy
I have
the
OCD.
first jar. I have to go back 5 jars.
Oh,
And
yeah,
if I
yeah,
feel
yeah.
like if I feel like it was tampered with, then I'll throw
Oh,
it out
yeah.
when I get home. If I don't remember if I opened it, I will just throw it out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like
I'm
I got
terrible.
issues. So
No,
he
I'm
does
terrible.
too. So one night we would just go through story after story,
Yeah.
die laughing.
Major OCD.
Major.
Denise has it. I call her OC Denise.
What's
Major.
Her, what's her
Clean.
OCD
She's
about?
a clean freak.
Oh no,
Oh,
I
she
don't,
got
I
a
don't have
bias.
any of that.
Oh, I'm
I
a
wish I
dirt
had
freak.
that.
I'm a dirt freak.
I have the cup, the good cup, bad cup. Do you have that? Where you go take the cup for your
like
coffee?
not good, like as opposed to good cop, bad cop.
Yeah, exactly. And you pull it out, and it's got a bad vibe, and then I think like
The cup?
someone's going to get killed. So I got to put
Oh.
it back and take the good cup where people
Right.
wont die. Like that's my OCD.
All right,
one of
I
my
have that.
OCDs.
Well, I checked the oven 27
One night-
times.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
One
do
day
that.
we were sitting at my house that I grew up in, and a bird blasts through the window, but doesn't he go through the window?
Hits the
Bam, and
window.
dies, right?
Yeah.
And my friend goes, "Oh, that's bad luck. Someone's gonna die." I go, "You know what? Why don't you get the fuck out, huh? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna die.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out."
Did the guy die?
Nobody died.
But that's it. You
Oh.
do think it's an omen. Like
do
you're like, what
think,
was
yeah.
The
that?
bird fucking crashed
Yeah.
because the window looked like a mirror, and it just bap. And it wasn't the first bird. It was like a lot of birds that were doing
I
it.
had
We had
OCD
to
that
try
was
to figure
physical
out-
that people would actually notice. Like
What
I
do
was,
you mean? Like what'd you
when
do?
when I was younger, I used to have these little ticks with my leg. I used to have to like stretch, like do this thing with my leg, like
Trying to get your balls
like it looks
air,
like well, it looked like I was stretching.
ballet dancing.
But I did this thing with my leg, and I had to do it so many times, and I
Oh,
had to
yeah,
do it
yeah.
like 7 times. I go,
You
but
count.
right, and I
No.
was counting, but I would do it like I'd be when I would get
Who
anxious.
molested you?
My dad.
Because
But my
that's the sign.
I'm not going to give it all to him. My mother helped. She was the one bouncing up and down on my ass, pushing it into
Holding you
his
down?
rectum.
Holding
But
you down.
it's very offensive. And then my brother, he's got Asperger's. He filmed it.
Asperger's.
That's why it's very
My
grainy
husband has
he didn't shoot it
Asperger's.
with the right camera. He was using an Instamatic. But
I don't even
anyway,
know what he's talking
My
about.
husband has Asperger's.
He does not.
I thought it was when you eat too many hamburgers. I didn't even know what it was. Asperger's. Oh my God, he's got.
How
he's got
is
a
your
major-
brother? How's
He's
he
good.
doing?
He's hilarious.
He's funny.
He is.
He's
freaking
probably
hilarious.
funnier than you.
He's funnier than anyone I
What's
know.
funny about yeah? Like can I
Because
just,
What's
he's
funny
got
about
Asperger's.
you?
Nothing.
people
And
with
all the jokes that
Asperger's-
I've stolen, and they make me funny.
Can I tell you how funny Down syndrome people are? Holy
know.
shit! But they're so funny without meat, and they're like they're so
Like
And when
funny
cute.
they're
how?
happy.
Funny looking or
And when
funny?
they're
how?
No, no, funny like the stories. They're like
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, well, I know this girl. She's so adorable, but she's like, I designed
Yeah.
700 wedding gowns. I go, what do you mean you designed?
Yeah.
Like it's always some fucking crazy, insane thing.
I would adopt this. I would adopt a Down syndrome kid, baby.
Can I tell you something? When I could have had the shot that goes in your stomach to see if you got the Down syndrome, I go, I don't want the shot. If I got a Down syndrome baby, I'm having a Down syndrome baby.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it. If my kid's that way, whatever.
I did the same thing, Patty.
Yes.
I said, take that shot and shove it up my husband's ass. I ain't getting it done.
The older you are, when you have kids, there's more likelihood they're going to be.
Yeah, but not necessarily. Could be now.
No,
young
because
girls
I know a
would get-
girl who's like, you know,
I know a girl in her 20s got a Down syndrome.
I know a
baby.
girl who's
Yeah,
like
yeah, but-
48 years old who had a kid,
Yeah.
Mexican. She's white. The husband's black.
After
That's what I'm saying. The kids come out fucked up. They're fucked up. You can't.
Are you for the wall or not for the wall?
I'm for that fucking wall.
And you didn't vote?
I
and
don't
you're
wanna
for the-
keep
Look at
on-
her. She looks at me like she thinks it's such a good idea and
I
I'm a
think
fucking
the
idiot.
fucking wall is a great idea.
I think it's a great idea.
Okay, can I just tell you why you
here's
two
the
are
thing.
complete idiots?
Can I? Oh, go ahead.
just
Yes,
explain
yes,
why?
please.
Okay.
Do it but can you hide the tooth? Put your finger over the tooth, because I don't want to look
This
at
is
it.
why
when
you
say
are
this.
both complete fucking
Why? Because
I'm
we
gonna
want
cover
a
my
wall
tooth.
who've
to
been
stop
brainwashed.
every fucking
What?
asshole
Who've been
from coming in here
brainwashed. I thought you
without
liked all
papers.
people. You want to help
I
all
do,
people.
but come in the right way.
That's right.
I
Unless
want to
you're
know who the fuck you are when you come in here. Who's your mother?
who's your daddy?
Who's your mother?
Okay, listen to me.
Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy?
Well,
Here's how they all come in. They get work visas. and then they don't. Then they just stay. That's
Right. They
how
overstay their
90% of
visas.
the fucking illegals who
Right.
come in.
Okay.
How many Mexicans? Okay, you know what you'd have to do if you build a wall, and this is absolutely true. Now you're going to have to do that thing where you take land away from people. The United States does not own all the land that goes through there. The government does not. People
I'm
own
sure
that
the
land.
ranchers don't mind giving
I
up a
bet
couple
they
of
fucking
acres.
do.
I bet they fucking don't. I bet they
I bet
fucking
they
don't.
fucking
Who, the
don't.
I bet
ranchers?
they fucking don't.
You're crazy. Would you give up? Okay, you've got property. Someone's going to come in and take like
5 acres?
20. Yeah, off your property. You're
Take
gonna
it.
go.
Put
Okay,
the fucking wall up.
you are one.
I don't want
out
these
of
people lurking in my backyard.
crazy.
Our wall is going to be so big, so unbelievably big, that Pink Floyd is going to have to remake their album. That's how big it's going to be, everybody. And don't worry if you're gay. We're going to put a glory hole right in the middle of it.
So, Donald, you're for the wall.
We're going to grease the wall down with guacamole.
Do you think
And
we
the
should?
hands are going to slip right off.
Do you think we should?
And we're going to get rid of the bad ones. The bad ones. The bad ones. Not the good ones. We love the good ones. The bad ones. And by bad ones, I'm talking about gang leaders, gang members, mariachi bands, and Selena Gomez. We're going to get rid of them. They're horrible people. Terrible people.
Now you have your State of
We
the
call
Union.
it Mexico. Not Mexico. Mexico. Get out. Mexico. Get out
Go,
of here.
Mexico.
You have your State of the Union tonight.
Horrible
What are you
people.
doing here?
Horrible people.
Yeah,
we're,
what
we're
are you-
winning. We're winning. I don't need to be there. We're winning. And we're winning very big. Very big.
What do you think about people hating your guts?
I think it's a great. I love when they hate me because I'm very controversial. Because I don't like people who win, and I love to. I love so much. Sometimes I lie down because I'm tired of winning.
Are you afraid of Nancy Pelosi?
She's
I
a
mean,
horrible person. And she's very bad for the country.
she made
and
you eat
very
your
bad,
balls a
very
couple of
bad.
weeks ago.
Very bad for the country. She's very negative, and unfortunately, she's going to be the downfall of the country. It's very sad.
Now, I want you to know that the wall was
a
not
big
really
wall.
your
It's a-
idea. It was in
Excuse
the
me,
Obama.
Excuse me. He's black. Our wall.
Obama had
Our
the
wall's going to be
plans
30.
for the wall.
Excuse me. Our wall's going to be 30 feet big when we're done with it, and then on top of the wall, we're going to have a 20-foot gate, and on top of the gate, a 12-foot ledge, and on top of the ledge, barbed wire, and on top of the barbed wire,
Electric
pictures of Hillary Clinton with no makeup on.
Her vagina.
Her pussy. Her deep. She's got a big pussy, believe me. Bill Clinton was renting an apartment inside of her pussy for about 3 weeks. We won't
That's
talk
where
about
he
that.
kept all his cigars.
We won't talk about that. We won't talk about horrible. Cheating Bill, we call him. Cheating Bill. He loves to cheat. Cheating Bill, right?
Not like
Yeah,
you.
but you know what? He
Loves to
didn't
cheat.
grab.
By the way,
he didn't grab anybody by their
And-
pussies.
and let me just say this.
Actually, he
about,
did.
Let me
That
just say
Kathleen
this
Willie.
about the wall. A lot of people say, "What about the Great Wall of China? That's a big wall. How big is your wall going to be?" The Great Wall of China is not even a big wall. It looks like a big wall because Chinese people are 3 feet tall. That's why they say a big wall. I actually stepped over the wall. I peed on the other side of it. Can you believe it?
Yes.
It's a long wall, the Great Wall of
Very
China.
long wall. Long wall. We like long and big, thick. My wall's going to be
Think
very
it's gonna work? You think it'll
My
work?
walls are going to be thicker than Patty Rossborough's pussy lips. That I can tell you. The inside membrane, much thicker, believe me. You won't find someone's wallet in
Her
there either.
vag walls. Maybe we should make the wall out of Patty's vagina wall.
So back to your debate. I didn't mean to interrupt.
What's our
I don't know,
debate?
you're debating about the wall.
Oh, we're
Do
fucking
I
over
believe
it.
in the wall?
That's why we don't talk politics.
Do you believe
on
in
this
the
show.
wall?
Because
I
Carrie and I fucking
believe-
disagree about every single thing.
I believe. So first of all,
I
you don't
believe the
believe
children are our future.
only the white ones.
It's so stupid.
Okay, can I just say one more thing about
I'm
that?
not even- I'm
with
totally
buying
shitting
the
on her
people's
kid.
property. So
Yeah.
if the government doesn't own all the property that stretches between Mexico and the United States, and they're going to have to now go in and buy the property from these people or set up lawsuits against these people so that the
Patty.
government can take over the property.
The wall
Let
is
me just
only
say this.
3 feet wide. That's it. 3 feet.
Okay, but some people don't want a wall on their property. Not everybody
So what
is a Republican Trump supporter. I'm just saying.
What the hell are you talking about, huh? We don't even know what the hell she's talking about. You're saying people don't want the wall because of their property?
I'm saying certain people are not going to want a wall on their fucking property. Yes, that's what I'm saying. They have views. They don't want to. Some people
They can
don't
see
want
them running to come through their house to get water.
You know, people
Get the
always
fuck
say,
They're waking up in the
people
morning,
always
Patty.
say-
They're in their pool.
People
There's
always
Mexicans
say
in the pool thinking about.
that the liberals,
Hello, man, come on, give me some soap,
the
man.
liberals
You got any
don't.
breath shampoo in there? Fucking me and Jose and Paco, we want to clean up. We don't need to
Yeah,
come
you
in,
see
but
my
come
baby?
on.
Give us some
Filthy
water.
fucking pool. We had a caravan coming. We hope there's room in here, man.
There are tunnels. There are airplanes. You know how the drugs come in? Do you know how all the drugs came in with the
educate us.
cartels? Do you think
Yeah.
that the drugs came in on the backs of the Mexicans running across the thing?
That's
no,
not-
that's not how.
That's-
If you look at all the stuff about the cartels, you know where the drugs come in with food
But
trucks.
let me ask you a
The
question.
bottom layer, you
Let
pull
me-
up the melons
Shut
and
your
the
mouth
fuck
for a
ever,
minute.
and that's where the drugs are.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
You're allowing no wall. People are just fleeing into the
I'm not
country.
saying-
Wait,
I'm
hold
not
on.
saying
They're
no
pouring
wall.
in. They're
They're
pouring in.
pouring the
They're
fucking.
pouring in.
They're pouring in.
And they're raping everybody.
And here's what's happening.
And they're stealing our jobs.
After 2 weeks,
They rape a woman. She can't go to work the next day. And what do? They steal their job. Paco shows up. I'll answer the phones because she's been raped.
listen to me. Listen to me.
Asshole.
They're
Horrible people.
they're
Horrible
running
people.
in. They're pouring in.
They're
Yes.
pouring
But
in.
not just
Pouring in.
Mexicans.
I love what he says. Pouring
All-
it.
They're pouring in.
They're pouring in. Not
Pouring
just
in big
Mexicans.
numbers.
All kinds of everybody.
Lots of people. Blacks, Chinese, horrible
Listen.
people. Little people that
And now they
little
don't have
kumquats
work.
from like
They
El
don't have
Salvador.
work. They go to the unemployment, whatever. They go to the welfare,
Oh, yeah.
and then now they get
MS
money.
Because
13.
all the white
Excuse
millennials
me,
want to be
excuse me.
digging ditches
and we
and
have
cutting
to worry.
down fucking
excuse
trees.
Excuse me. We have to worry about MS-13. And we all know about MS-13. You know about MS-13, right?
I hope you have a joke for this.
Those are people with multiple sclerosis. And they're very dangerous because they're angry. They have a disease. And they will attack you with clubs. And they'll probably shoot you right in the tooth, right in the brown tooth. They'll shoot you. We won't talk about that.
Is that what it is? It's multiple sclerosis.
I put up a
never
little
fucking-
thing on Facebook, wall or no wall, and the place went nuts.
And how many? Well, you did in Long Island. Probably everyone agreed with you.
Well, no, Facebook is, worldwide. It's not Long Island.
Yeah, but your followers are a lot of Long
Listen,
Island
people in Germany were for the wall.
Mario Bosco liked it.
Mario Bosco just said,
Hi, Mario.
cheers.
Hi,
Don't be
Mario.
mean to Mario. He's my fucking
Mario,
son.
am I mean to you? I'm not mean to you. We love Mario.
Mario
Great
is
guy.
watching.
Great guy. Girl. We don't know who she is. But the transgender, we support it. We support
Okay,
it.
that-
You just can't vote and you're not allowed to drive in a car.
That's very mean and hurtful.
Mario kidding. Total joke.
You know-
Unedited. We're unedited. The wall. Here, people say,
Okay.
did I vote? I tell everyone this, and this is going to sound like I'm being
Racist?
no, like I'm quitting. Like I'm not. I don't ever care about politics, and when I play Trump, I play him down the middle. I have no political affiliation. I'm not right. I'm not left. I'm an independent. That's what my mom is.
Well,
My
what does
dad's
that
probably more
mean?
Republican. Meaning you vote for the person, you don't vote for the party.
Correct.
Your
That's it.
mother's is your
That's
mother
it.
watching, Kathy?
My mother will. Well, I hope she does.
Okay.
Can I share this later with her?
Sure. I mean, unless
All
we
right.
talk about something you
All right.
don't want her
Show
to
your
hear.
tits. Show your tits. I told her you're both hot. Show your tits. Cover your tooth. Show your tits.
Obviously, you said something's wrong with your eye.
No, it's something going on in my eye.
What's wrong with your eye?
I don't know. It's like
You got a
way-
tick?
I have I've developed a lazy eye.
I mean,
The other
look.
day, it moves. It's just sometimes it just moves on its own. Like you're not going to notice now, but sometimes
Maybe you
when
get the Bell's palsy.
all of a sudden it just starts moving on its own because like the eye gets tired, and then
Oh, yeah,
Denise
yeah.
is like, your eye just moved. I'm like, no. The other day, sometimes it moves. The other day she goes, oh, it moved, and I go, no, it didn't move on. I do that. It was staring at the girl's head. But so it usually
So
moves on its
stupid.
own, and it's like I
Oh,
think
you
I
go
got
to a eye
Go to
doctor.
somebody.
I went. And I say 20/20 vision.
No.
Yeah, you got to tell him your
But
muscles
gotta-
fucked
I'm
you
up.
gotta-
afraid there's like a tumor.
Yeah, you got
Yeah,
to
you
look.
should go-
Did he dilate you and look in the back of your eye?
No, he took my pants off.
Okay,
That's
well,
not
then
right.
that's not going
My
to work.
fiance
not
has
legal.
the double vision. You know, he got the double vision, but that's
Well,
from stress. So you
oh.
might be having too much stress.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. I'm
Because
worried
whenever I
about
get
it.
nervous, my one eye would go
Oh shit!
like
okay.
a little, like blinking.
Oh yeah.
That's a stress thing.
Okay, seriously, isn't
Yeah,
that
I
funny?
swear to God.
You get a little tick.
You get a tick in your
I'm
eye.
sorry, you didn't talk for 1 second. She's bored now. Go open, begin.
I can't listen to this. If you don't go to a doctor, shut the
I'm
fuck
gonna
up.
go. I
then.
gotta go. I'm nervous.
Shut the
Do
fuck
you
up.
not? Do you have health insurance?
Yeah, of course I have health insurance.
You have Obamacare?
We're repealing it.
Are you?
We're gonna repeal it. We gotta get rid of it. It's horrible. And by the way, when I won
Obama was very he congratulated. He said you did a great job.
Yeah,
and Hillary
you guys
said you did
sat
a great
together.
job.
You sat together.
And Bill never said anything, but he did send a text message to Melania. It was an eggplant with a happy face. So we'll count that as a congratulations. We think
What's
that's a
the
congrat-
eggplant?
Huh? Because he's flirting with Melania.
But why
I
an
can explain the
eggplant?
fucking joke. It's the penis. It's the dick. It means the dick on emoticons. You don't know that? Yeah.
Eggplant is a dick?
Yeah.
Adam,
it means
you know
when you're
this?
flirting
Yeah,
with somebody, you
everybody
send it
knows
the
What the
eggplant.
fuck? Why would I know an
Well,
eggplant?
what's your husband sending you? A shoe? All right, ready for tonight. Here's a shoe.
Purple eggplant with a.
Let's kick it later. Get it?
Well, maybe
Fucking
there were other
eggplant.
people who are listening who are also old who wouldn't
Oh.
understand that an eggplant
An
is a
eggplant
dick.
on yourself of your phone. If you're going to send a little emoticon, you want to be a little dirty. You send the eggplant for the penis, and then women will send the cherry for her fertility
Her fertility.
or whatever.
Her vag-
Or whatever.
Patty's got prunes,
Her cherry.
not cherries.
Or send a prune.
Prunes.
Send a prune. Send a
Adam, are you for the wall?
I don't know. I haven't put much thought into it.
Oh my God!
Well,
What is
Not
this
really.
shit about
No,
anything?
I would
Listen,
say-
here's the problem,
I would say
Adam.
probably
if you
not.
Put up the wall,
Probably not.
If you put up the wall, you fat ass bitches,
Oh my
the
God!
big ass bitches
No,
that
listen.
you like.
No, they come from Colombia. They come from Venezuela. They come on a plane, so I don't have to
That's-
worry about
that's-
that.
yeah,
I don't
that's
really.
wrong.
I don't really mess with Central Americans. So
My
I'm
whole
fine.
thing with the wall is
Go
that
ahead.
there's walls all over the world. There's many countries have walls. There's probably like 10 or 12 countries that have walls. And walls were built originally for what? To keep people, to make it harder for them to get in illegally, right? So I think there's we already have, why were the walls built originally? We have walls up right now, right? Trump didn't put those up. When did they go up? I don't know. We'd have to Google it. But we've had walls up for years. We're just adding to the wall. So the whole idea of like, oh, you have the wall up, you don't want brown people coming in, you're racist, is a ridiculous argument. It's just you want people to come in that you can properly vet because, God forbid, over in Europe, there's terrorism all the time now where people are just going there and blowing shit up because...
I don't think there's terrorism
So we have-
all the
so it's
time.
not keeping
over there.
out
There's
brown
terrorism
people.
all
Yeah,
the
there
time.
is.
So
There's a lot of raping, a lot of killing.
they're raping,
a lot.
and they got big dicks.
A
The
lot.
little people,
Okay, but
but
this
big
raping-
dicks.
In Germany
Mexicans
now,
have very
in
big
Germany
penises.
and in France, a lot.
Mexicans are using their penis as a weapon, and a very big one, tough one.
All right,
They
let's
call it
change
the
the
taco,
subject.
the angry taco.
Why did the Hasidic Jews like Donald Trump?
They
Every
love Donald
picture I
Trump.
see is you
Yeah.
doing a party.
Yeah.
What the fuck just happened?
With the Hasidic Jews.
Why is she throwing
Not
bottles?
because I didn't want it in front of
She
you.
doesn't.
Oh,
It's her
okay.
way of getting frustrated with you.
No, I hear it. I hear it.
She's mad
There's
at
a
me.
lot of tension here. I don't know
There's
what's
tension
going on.
about the
There's
wall?
I don't
She's
want that.
tension.
I don't want the
Okay.
border in my face.
Yeah.
Oh, look, that was
She,
close.
you should,
We're on a delay.
She wants to build a wall between her and you. Right now.
Carrie and I disagree about everything.
No.
That's the
But it's
thing.
healthy. That's what this country's about. Healthy
That's right.
debating.
If we
It's-
agreed,
Right.
we would have nothing to say.
Right. I might just back to the wall.
I
Why don't-
still like
Why don't
her.
you just finish the? Why don't they just
I
put
hope
a little
so.
more wall up and then also use drones? Because the Democrats are all in support of a lot of technology. It's just not the wall. But you want drones and
Hold on a second. Nancy Pelosi
Oh,
Yeah, I don't
no.
like
and
it.
Chuck
Here we
I
go.
don't like
Schumer,
They're annoying.
they had
Crying
the
Chuck, we
plans.
call 'em.
They had the
We call
plans
'em
for the wall.
Crying Chuck.
He loves to
They
cry.
had the plans for the wall before Trump.
No,
Pelosi,
look it
pathetic Pelosi, we
No,
call
they
her.
didn't have. They didn't have plans to spend $5 billion on a wall.
Oh, they
That's-
did. They did.
They.
And-
The facts are literally they did not. So
My
anyway.
point is, why don't they? How about this? Why don't they have like a town hall meeting on like CNN, right?
Yes.
Where they bring all the experts in on security, right? On
Yeah.
security of a territory.
Well, if you watch
and
the
let
news-
them. No, forget the news because they frame it. They frame it how they want. Both sides, right and left. Why don't they just bring all the experts on and then have them talk about it with all the experts and let them debate it, and then we all make a deductive decision.
if
That's
you-
the way it should be done.
If you
They don't
read the
do that.
newspapers and if you
But it's
watch
framed,
shows,
darling. It's everything's framed.
Yeah,
if
but
I'm
you
CNN,
watch all the different ones.
do you watch all of them? You
Yeah,
watch
I do.
all of them.
I
you
do.
You watch the Playboy Channel? That's where I get my news.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
but wait a minute. Why do the Hasidic Jews like Donald?
I'll tell
Why
you,
do they
women on there,
hire you
they don't
for
have
every
brown
private?
teeth.
Okay, every private party
Do this.
is you and Hasidic Jews.
I got to cover my gold one.
And they're laughing.
Why do they think Donald
mean, and
Trump
they're
is so
dancing.
funny? I don't
I
get
don't-
it.
they-
Did you see the one with him dancing with
Yes.
them?
Yeah, yeah.
That was my favorite.
But why?
Thank you.
And they can't all sit in the same room
I don't
like
have
the
an
women.
answer.
The
They
women
They're
don't
very
can't watch you.
chauvinistic, which is I support. I don't.
Brad Zimmerman thinks she should be in the White House.
Thinks who should be in the White House? I should be in the White House. I hope they do a Trump movie and they ask me to do Trump in the movie. That would be amazing. That would be a great
You
break.
look so much like him. You're a little
Thank you for
shorter.
insulting
a
me,
little
bitch.
shorter, right?
Dumb brown tooth.
You,
thing.
he said, go.
What?
Go, say the story.
What was I going to say?
I don't know.
I forgot.
You were talking.
I forgot. I was? I don't even know what I was talking about. Have we started yet? Oh, my God, we're on.
We just started
We're
rolling.
on now?
No
Fuck.
Just
one's listening.
now.
Don't worry.
Bob, are you looking at me or the wall?
I'm my eye. I got to cover my tooth and my eye. What was
Okay,
I
now I'm
saying?
hot in here.
Oh, the Hasidics. They love Donald Trump because Donald Trump, I think, A, is very pro-Israel, and B, he's very pro-business, and they're all business guys, and they have a lot of money, and that's all they care about.
And they also go to all those sex clubs.
They do.
underground.
That's
They
true,
do.
Carrie.
And
Carrie
I really
knows.
believe, I just think that when this is the framing of the news, when they go, oh, Trump supporters are all blue-collar racists. No, they're not. I'm doing events where I'm performing with one-percenters that are multi-millionaires
Of course,
that love Trump.
they like Trump.
Then
of
I'm
course.
performing for blue-collar people. It could be Long Island. A lot of people in Long Island, they love Trump. And then I'm performing at places where the Hasidic Jews love Trump. So
A
it's
lot
all
of people
different.
love
Same
Trump.
thing
He
with Hillary.
won.
You got lesbians who like Hillary. You got white women,
But are
that are
people-
divorced, that are going through menopause.
But
you
people
got other
are hiring you who like Trump. Aren't there any people who hire you
90%
who
of the
don't
people
like
who
Trump?
hire me, 90% are pro-Trump.
Really?
Yes, and again, I just play Trump as Trump. I don't no agenda. I
But
actually
you say like stupid things as him, so I'm surprised that they don't take it the wrong way.
Isn't that funny? You think the liberals would hire me because they go, "Oh my God, that's so funny. He's being a goofball."
Because you talk about
He's
pussy
a
grabbing
buffoon.
and everything else.
He's a buffoon, right? And you think, but the Republicans, it's like they get off on 90%. But then again, I did Mika and Joe Scarborough's engagement party, and that was like Donnie Deutsch,
What
Chuck
do you get
Schumer,
for that gig?
John
Look at him
Kerry.
name dropping.
What do you get
No,
for
my
that?
God.
Al
look at-
Sharpton,
I hope you
Mayor
got
de
money for that.
Blasio.
Did you get money
Is
for
that the
that?
$20,000 one?
No, $450. $475. They tipped me.
Are you a millionaire yet? Did you make
no.
$1 million?
No,
Did
I'm
you make
here.
a quarter
I'm here
of
with
a
you. I'm here.
Did you make a quarter?
I
of
don't
a
even
million?
I don't have a bus
You
pass.
know
I'm here.
what? He's lying about the money.
Is
'cause
he making
he's
20,000?
totally lied about the money.
Because it's all
Where-
cash, so we
oh,
just
yeah.
want to say he's making it.
Ask me the question about the whole.
I know that you do have
What
enough
hole?
money now from this Trump thing to buy Denise an engagement ring.
All right.
May
Well,
I
yeah.
just say
By the way,
something
I was
about
gonna. I
that?
just went to Italy and I was gonna take her to Florence because that's a beautiful romantic
But you
place.
didn't take her with you?
Well, it's a great place to break up with her. But I didn't. It was
Can
only
I
there 2
just tell
days.
you something? I have my marriage license, even though I'm not married yet. I have to be married before March 1st.
Why?
Because my kid's moving away. I'm getting married before she moves away.
You're really
So
getting married?
I'm getting married.
You're
been
getting married.
engaged for 15
Wait, whoa,
years.
whoa! You've been flirting with me like for 4 or 5 years now, saying he's just a guy I'm living with. I'm cohabitate. Now you're like in love with him all of a sudden.
Yeah, yeah.
You're so full of shit. I'm sorry, but she's full of shit. I feel bad for her
boyfriend.
Her boyfriend.
Yes, he's my fiance, soon to be my
You
husband.
kept saying you never said that.
He is finally doing
You always
the right
said
thing.
he's my roommate.
Maybe it's time for you
Right.
to do the right thing with Denise.
What? Hit her? Kill her?
How long
Do
you
the
been
right
dating her?
thing. Do the
How long
right
you been
thing.
dating
I knew this
her?
was going to come up.
How long you been dating her?
Do the right thing.
8 years. We've known each other for 8 years.
What do you mean you've known each other? How
We've
long
known each other for 8
How
years.
long you been banging?
Banging? 3 weeks. She's very, very old school Italian.
Hold it out.
My God, you got to shave her back. You got to fucking take her mother out to dinner.
Okay, why is
Ugh.
she just saying
What?
it's like it's okay?
No,
How
it's
old
She
is
wants to get married.
Does
Yeah, I know,
does
she does.
Does she
She
still
does.
have childbearing years left?
I don't know. We do anal. We never did. We don't
She's
know.
in her 40s now.
They're going to come out of her ass.
She's
these
in her
kids.
40s, so he would have to marry her.
He's going to give birth out of her ass. Quintuplets, and they'll be black. No, I don't. She would. I think would like to get married, and for me,
You would like to?
I
What
think
does that mean
she,
you'd like
she
to?
would like to get
wait.
married, and I've always been very scared of marriage because I'm being vulnerable.
You're being
Divorced
vulnerable.
family, mother in recovery, alcoholic. I don't know what a healthy relationship looks like. My parents, horrible relationship. My mother, every guy she dated after that was nuts. So I
How
was.
many
I had
stepfathers did
made,
you have?
Huh?
He
14.
did have the
14.
worst child. You've had the worst
Wait.
child
No,
of
not the
anyone
worst.
I
Yeah,
know.
you
Not
did.
the
You got
worst.
banged in the ass. a lot
Not
of
worse. I mean,
times.
I don't have Down syndrome.
But wait a minute. Tell the story about. Can you tell it one story about your stepfather?
I don't have a
I couldn't
stepfather.
go out with you. I'll tell you
There was
why.
a guy.
I'm a stepfather.
There was a guy.
What she's fucking to frame fake news. fake news.
Wait, it wasn't
Very
your
fake,
stepfather.
very
Was
fake.
it your
Never had,
mother's-
a, never had a stepfather.
Tell the
Never had
story
her.
about
My
your
mother's
mother.
never been married. No one will marry her.
I couldn't date
What
him
is-
because I'd be afraid he'd be fucking me, and then he'd go into the Donald Trump, and I'd throw up right
I
there.
think I'm gonna come.
Wait, can you
and
tell
I'm gonna
the
come
story
very
about-
big cum.
Like your
Lots
mother's
of coming.
boyfriend.
Watch
Lots
your
of coming.
face. I'm gonna
Trema-
get the wall
The
on your
sperm
back.
is pouring into her vagina. It's pouring in. I can't believe how
Maybe
much
you
is
can't
pouring
tell.
in.
Can you tell that
We
story?
got to
or
put
no?
a wall up. Where's the?
Now it's
where's-
on my fingers.
Where's the IED,
Doesn't want
everybody?
me.
The IUD.
You don't want to tell
So
it.
tell
Can you
the story about
Wait.
your stepfather that Patty
Remember,
Doing the Trump.
no, you.
She's quietly talking into
What
the
do
mic.
Shh. You guys, do you mind? We're trying to have a.
I don't know if you can tell the
Hey,
story.
audience, do you mind if
It's
we have
about-
a what?
There's 4 people
Wait,
watching.
what? Hey, I can't hear you.
Remember that?
Who? What?
Your mother's boyfriend. Remember when he was an asshole? And you, remember?
I no.
Are you making this? Did
I
you
swear
tell
to-
me the shit and make it up?
What did I
Yes.
say? What did I say?
Tell
me.
the story,
Just say
Patty.
It. Just
Tell
say
the
it. Nobody
story.
cares.
Didn't you beat the shit out of one of your mother's boyfriends?
No, never.
That was somebody else. Patty.
No, never. No.
Are
I
you
told that?
sure?
No.
Okay, now you
Here
just.
No.
comes the end of life.
I told. When
Kick
did
it
I
in
tell you
again.
that?
I don't know. Maybe I'm
sorry,
confusing
Mom.
it with.
Mom, I'm sorry. She's
The
hurting
end
our
of
family
life
now.
is
Hurting the
kicking
family
in.
brand. No, I never. No, my mother's never been married.
Uh-huh.
She had some boyfriends.
Well, she's married to your father.
No, she was married.
Yeah,
She divorced
once.
him. She divorced him.
Yeah, and
she
then
didn't
what
divorce him. That's not true. She had everyone in the neighborhood sign a petition saying he was an asshole,
No, that's not true.
and then he had to move out.
That's
which is-
not
it's
true.
It's a law in
That's
Connecticut.
That's what you did
My
back
eye
in the
moving
fif-
in. My eye.
Well, you're
With
not
the-
being vulnerable now.
I'm
So wait a
stressed
minute.
out.
So then what happened? Then your mother
no,
got a
my mother
boyfriend.
had no. My mother dated. I have a brother who's a half brother, the one who's gay, who's got.
Wait, you have a
he's-
gay brother?
He's Asperger's and gay. 2 strikes.
Oh, I didn't know he
2
was.
strikes. One more, and he'll probably have to go to another country.
I didn't know he
To go
was
to
gay
Europe.
too.
He's gay.
I knew
He's
he had
G.
Asperger's.
He calls himself G. So
And
cute.
he's
He
a
goes,
liberal.
I'm G.
There's
I'm
your
G.
third strike.
He's not liberal. He doesn't
Oh.
even know. He doesn't know about
What does that
that
mean?
shit.
He's G.
He goes, I'm gay. He goes, I'm G, meaning gay.
Oh, does he have a boyfriend?
No. He's in a program in Florida.
Oh, okay.
Like
That's why
the
he's gay.
Neurology Institute of Florida. It's a horrible place. We're trying to get him out of there.
Are you really?
Yeah. he's
What's
been there for
horrible
years.
about it?
Because we want to know he wants
Well,
to live
why'd you put
independently.
it? Why'd
Yeah,
you
why'd you
him
put
in
him there?
in the first
We
place?
didn't. My mother. That was
Yeah,
the only
somebody
place that would
did.
handle his condition, but they're not good at.
There's
it.
so many
And
places.
there it is. When you have
So you never see
everyone
the kid?
out there.
Why
I
don't
see
you
once
put
every
him
3
in
months.
fucking Alaska?
Every 3 months. I like to put him in Patty's house. Every 3 months he comes home. But when
You couldn't
hit
find a place in New York,
over-
Brooklyn,
no,
anywhere?
over the age of 18, they don't have a lot of programs for people with
Asperger's?
Not Asperger's. He's got pervasive developmental disorder.
And what does that mean?
Which is like Asperger's with a lot of others, OCD, all this other shit.
Oh, so he's
But
got
he's
like
very talented.
he's a
and
cocktail.
he's hilarious. He's very
Really?
funny.
Why
Why
Does he
do you
look
see
like
him?
you?
Fucking
You
funny
go
as
there
fuck.
every 3 months?
No, he comes to visit us every. We're not going to go there. Yes,
Why
too
don't you guys
expensive.
go? It's
yeah,
terrible.
it's not worth it. If he had one more illness, if he had like also, if he had, like some sort of cancer, or then we'd go. But you don't get on a plane for that.
You are so,
You don't do
That is the
You know,
worst.
so every 3 months they let him out of jail?
Yeah, he comes to visit my mother.
And does he
even-
want to go back?
Oh, he
He
hates
hates it. He
going.
wants
back.
to
He wants
live
to live
Why
independently.
can't he just live with your mother?
Because my mother, he'll blow his brains out.
What do you mean?
He'll kill himself. Living with my mother, she'll drive you nuts.
Oh.
He's
Well,
not
why
that.
can't you-
He's
why
not
can't
that
you live
foolish.
with them? Why don't you
He's
live
got
with them?
disabilities. He doesn't want to. He doesn't
Does-
want another
why
one. He doesn't want
can't
to
you-
live with another one.
What about how can he? What about if can he live with you?
Yeah,
No,
of
he's
course.
some Joe
live with
Magaga.
me.
Joe Magaga saying he
Who's
believes.
Joe Magaga?
He's our
Is
favorite.
that a real guy?
He's one of our fans. He's
Sounds like a
actually
guy in The
Magaha.
Sopranos.
He's not a fan, he's a friend of ours.
Joey McGucko. Hey,
Well, he's also
Hey,
like
Joe
What are you doing?
Magaha says, didn't he tell the story on the
I
show
just
before?
was gonna
I'm
read
sorry.
it.
I'm sorry.
No, I never told the story, Joe Magaga, about my brother who's got Asperger's. I'm very private.
No.
These bitches are pulling
I
it
think
out
he
of
means
me.
you told the story about beating the shit out
I
of
never
your
beat the shit out of
stepfather.
anybody.
No, Magaga-
I didn't have a stepfather.
Magaga
I
said
grew
your
up- my mother was-
older brother
My
kicked the shit out
mother
of
was
him.
married to nobody.
Oh, your older brother kicked the guy's ass.
No.
Yeah,
How many
Joe
brothers
Magaha.
do you fucking
I have no one brother who's.
Why does Joe Magaha and I both remember this story?
never told it. I don't know.
I never remember.
We have to
this.
go into the annals
It
of
might be
Anals.
somebody else.
the annals of
It might be somebody else.
the angry clits and find out where I said it. Maybe it's
Patty
fake
remembers
news.
bits and pieces.
All
Fake
right, I'll
news.
have
Lots
to
of
listen
fake
back
news.
and
Fake
see.
news.
Fake news.
Very fake news. Very fake.
Do I have any other questions for you?
Yeah, well, we were talking. We never finished anything. We never finished anything on this fucking show.
What do you want to finish?
I'm watching Roberto Vanderpool.
He's actually very fucking
I
He
know,
funny.
was
he's a
really
sweetheart.
funny. We should have him on the show.
Yeah, he said he would do it
When?
anytime.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know him. Do you know him?
yeah. He's
Not about the Asperger's brother. Well,
There is
you
no
don't.
other bro-
There's no other brother. Then maybe
what
he's
are you
thinking
confu-
about
Are
somebody
you guys
else.
confusing
Are
me
we
with
thi-
Jeff
maybe we're
Norris?
thinking
Am
of
I
s-
Jeff Norris?
Yes.
I swear to God.
You know what? You
Yes.
do
I think
kinda
it's you
look
guys
like
think I'm
him.
Jeff
Yes.
Norris. I'm
Yes,
You're
thinks
both
I-
crazy.
Jeff Norris. It's Jeff Norris.
You're both
two guys
thick.
that are bulky, thick. Well,
you
his
both-
cock is wider, but mine's almost as we compared.
No,
them.
I don't
We
think so.
compared it at the picnic.
I don't think so.
Were you ever with a prostitute, by the way?
No, but I was with.
Yes,
a,
you were,
want
you
to hear the
liar.
story about the girl I was with? Who
Did
did
you ever
porn?
go to a rub and tug?
You want to hear? No.
Massage
no, I won't do
and then
that.
a tug?
I won't do
Why?
that.
What
I won't pay
germs?
the extra $10. I'm very. Is that terrible? I'm so frugal. My dad taught me that. He's like, get the rub. Don't pay for the tug. It's never worth it. Is that
You
terrible?
never went to a hooker.
No.
Most guys lie.
Absolutely
Lie
no.
because
no.
He's got a girlfriend, that's why.
No, but when I was single, I never went to it. But I did fool around with a girl in porn.
What was her
And
name?
That's a bad story. I'll share it. If
Yeah,
you
what's
want.
the story? I
I'll
think
tell
you're
you
making
anything.
this up
I'm
like
not
all your other
Ethan
stories.
Hirschenfeld. I'll share.
Share.
Ethan, open up on you're on here, okay? Don't play coy. I open up. This is how you do it. Open
Ethan
up.
did not.
Put it all out
Ethan
there.
was on your
All right.
show, right?
Clammed it
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
He clammed it up.
Yeah, you don't clam it up. You got to just be vulnerable. Don't try to play to a persona. I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't care. I have a brown tooth. My
How
eyes
old are you?
roving,
How old are you?
and you're almost dead.
How old-
His eyes
None of your fucking business how old I am. You don't do that
You're
in
like
business.
a chick. You don't want to say
You don't
how
do
old
that
you
in
are.
comedy. You
His
don't talk about
eyes
your age.
roving. That's
You
so
don't talk
funny.
about your age.
That's a funny
What do you
one.
mean
I'm
you don't talk
28.
your age?
28. Does that work for you?
Yeah.
Are you
You
60
tired
yet?
twat?
Are you 60?
No, 60.
He just looks
I'm
bad.
not your age.
Patty, he looks
I'm just
bad.
weathered. I'm weathered. I'm
Are you
tired.
50
He's
yet?
in his
I'm broken.
early 40s.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
what's
Early
the prostitute
40s.
you went out with?
So no, that's a true story. You want to?
Was she a
I
prostitute?
never would go out.
Well,
with
a porn
I
girl is
don't
usually
go
a
out.
prostitute,
I
too.
never would go to a hooker. I'm too worried.
About
Just the upcharge. I don't. I wear the. I'm not worried about the disease. I wear a condom.
what
I
does it smell?
Oh my God,
It's
that's
not even
smell.
popcorn. I smell like liver.
Oh my God.
What is that?
Yeah.
It's like
His-
spam.
It's DiBuono's liver.
It's Patty's discharge. She's discharging. Oh my God.
You wish. You wish
Okay,
you could get me to
okay.
discharge.
Is this the best show you've all seen ever? Okay.
I
Better than
burning
Ethan
rubber.
Hirschenfeld.
I haven't
A
discharged.
lot better than Ethan Hirschenfeld.
Since the late
Bring in,
70s.
where's Mario Bosco? Okay, she's great. Okay, loosen up.
Mario's a boy.
I
Don't
know
be
he
mean.
is. I know he is.
Okay, so who's
Sorry.
the porn
No,
girl
I
you went
was
out with?
fooling. I went to Reno's in the. Oh, sorry, it's not
Sorry.
about you, whore. It's not about you, whore.
I could have been. I
You
could
want
have
to
been
talk
a
about
porn
what
star.
you? Go ahead.
I
Talk
could
about
have
it. You're
been a
hot.
porn
You're beautiful.
star.
These girls are the. And can I just compliment you both? I'm not kissing up to you.
Do it in Voss's.
Out of all the women, okay, in comedy, and there are many who are absolutely awful, okay? These
Not your
women-
wife.
These
Don't talk
women,
about your wife.
She's
He's
got the.
talking about
First of
comedy.
all, she is the flattest ass. I was fucking her from behind. I thought I was fucking Jackie Chan's face. Okay,
Oh,
flat ass.
God.
Loosen up. Okay,
What are these jokes?
look at you.
Go
You want
ahead.
more? You want poetry? Go to
So,
Soho.
yeah, give us the compliment.
No,
Okay,
they're
what's
the
the compliment?
best looking women in the business. 20 years ago. But they're the best looking women. Hottest women. A lot of women, they're
25
comedians.
years
Ugly. Very good
5
looking.
years ago, we were good looking.
No, you're both hot.
Carrie
Still
still got
both
it. It's
beautiful.
over
You
for
both
me.
still have it. I can't believe, like, you don't look your age. I don't know how old you guys are.
You know how old I am.
No, I don't
73.
know. I don't know how old you are. You're what?
73.
Really? Well, you guys look fantastic. I feel like you're both like just you don't age. I don't think you age.
There's nothing we can do for your career.
No, I know. I know. I just think you're very pretty. Some,
He's
you know,
bullshitting us.
a lot of comics in
Okay,
general.
so who's the? I know
Oh.
that's true. Who's a prostitute? Tell me.
No,
your
I was in Reno,
prostitute story.
Nevada, and I was
Doing a gig. Doing a gig.
I was doing a gig
How long
years
ago?
Years ago.
Before Denise.
No,
I'm
no,
hoping.
after. Edit.
During.
Edit.
During
Edit
We can
Denise.
cut that out. We
Edit
can cut that out.
I'm joking. No, it was during, but she knows.
She gave you the money
she didn't
for it.
care. Yeah, she didn't care. She's like, please, someone fuck him. Teach him a thing or two, would you? I was not dating Denise. I had not met her. I was out of another relationship like a year. And then I went through that phase where like you're single. I'm like, oh, I'm just
Bang
gonna go
everyone.
out. And I've never been that guy. Like I'm out, like
You've
banging.
tried to be that guy.
I
but you
wanted to be
couldn't.
that guy, but I was always a relationship guy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because I don't know. I don't know why. I wanted to be like the Russ Maneve who like always has women, but
I
he's
love
like
him.
he's
I don't
always
get it with Russ
he's-
Eve. Why do the girls like him
they
so much?
love
Oh,
him.
give me a break.
He's
He's
a good-looking
gorgeous.
guy. He's like the Peter North of comedy.
He
I call
seems
him.
fake though. Like when he smiles, you just feel like he's
Well,
playing you.
He
you know?
is. He's and then
Well,
he
that's
fucks
how
you.
it works.
And I was like, how do I get that? I want to be that. I want to
You
be
don't
that
have
guy.
that
I can't do
smile.
it. I'm
I don't
too
like
vulnerable.
a player. I don't
I
like
have it, but they see the yellow tooth, and the girl's like, "I'll pass." We can.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give you my number. Sorry. I wanted to be the guy that because I was like, I'm so sick of these stupid relationships. So then I went to Reno. I'm on stage, and this girl in the front row. She's by herself, which is always a big sign. There's something wrong. I go, I go, who are you?
Something's wrong.
She goes, oh. I go, what do you do? You by yourself? She goes, yeah. I go, oh. She goes, I go, what do you do? She goes, oh, I do porn. Immediately,
Oh.
penis up, fully aroused. I don't even care about doing the rest of the set. All I want to do is talk to her. I'm just like this horny guy. I don't even care about the audience. I'm like, I don't even care if I work here again.
Now
Fuck
you're
the show,
assuming a
fuck
girl
the club.
who
I
does
just wanna talk
porn
to
is
this
going to
girl.
be good at it.
I don't
though.
know. I don't know. And I'm in my mind. I'm like, oh, that's
She'll do anything.
That was that's what it got,
Yeah, but
gets
wouldn't
guys
that
going.
gross you out? Like all these guys banged her.
For
Huh?
germs?
Absolutely. Actually, here's what I had a conflict because a part of me is like, oh my God, she's a pig. And then that's what also turned me on. She's a fucking pig. She'll do anything. And you can do whatever you want with her, and it won't matter. You could shit on, you take a
This
dump on
is
her.
horrible.
I know. So after the show, she is all over me. I can't believe it.
And
I'm
she's
shocked.
pretty?
I'm actually saying to her, do you know what you're dealing with?
Is she pretty?
No, she's pretty. Girl next door.
I don't make.
Girl next door, not porn
What,
girl.
I
with
don't
fake tits.
make all year
Girl
what
next
you
door.
make in one night, lady.
Huh?
Did you tell her that? I don't make
I
all
wasn't-
year what you make in
Yeah,
one
yeah,
night.
right,
lady.
exactly.
Porn
Well, they
chicks
don't know.
They
She
don't make
sees him
that
on
much.
stage.
She
She
does.
thinks he's
She,
making
she's,
money.
but I don't know what type of porn girl she is. She's not,
Adam knows. Adam
She's
knows.
not.
They
there's-
don't.
She's not. Thank you, Adam. She's not.
They
Christy,
don't. They
she's
don't.
Not
They don't
Chris-
make money?
No.
She's not Christy
Well, they-
Canyon. She's not like a legend.
Christy
She's like a
Canyon.
little girl from
She's
Jersey.
no Jenna
Little-
Jameson.
Right, right. She's not even Don Jameson. She's just a fucking low level.
Jameson.
No, but funnier. Low level. I'm kidding, Don. He's hilarious.
Oh,
No, I'm not. I'm kidding. Joking.
Oh,
I haven't seen Don in
God.
20 years. He's got low level
I
cropped
didn't
hair.
even remember this shit.
Girl next door. Girl next door.
Girl next
That's
door,
it. No
beautiful.
fake boobies.
Blue eyes.
Nothing. No, brown, like
Brown.
little
Oh, you
cropped
like the
hair.
dark.
And
Cropped hair. I'm
cropped
surprised.
hair, like only
I
down
think
here.
she lied. She wasn't really a porn star.
She was an insurance salesman. The whole ruined my whole night. She tells me right after I came. She's like, I don't even do porn. I'm like, oh, this is a waste now. Why did I conquer you? This is stupid. Anyone can sleep with an insurance salesman. So I try to be cool, and I go, oh well, I go, you saw me work. Let me see your work. So
You
pathetic.
said that?
I said it. I know.
Oh, that's so
I
embarrassing.
know. And then she was like, she gave me a look, like the same look you're giving me, like really. And then I said to her, I pointed at my dick. I said, that's all I got. And then she goes, fine. Let's go back. We'll go back up to my room. I have a computer. Let me see your videos. This is all true. This is a
Oh
true story.
my God! This is like, let me see
This
your
is
etchings.
a true story.
Let
Yeah.
me-
And I told this to Denise knows the story. Every time I tell her, she masturbates and then she vomits. So it has the same effect on everyone. It like turns them on, then they get disgusted by me. So we go up to my room
I'm
and I go,
already
let me see the
disgusted.
videos. So I've never been with a girl who does porn. And I had just broken up with a girl, and I'm like, there's a part of me is like, this is like my revenge. Like I'm gonna do a crazy shit now. Doing crazy shit.
Do you watch porn though?
Are you kidding? I watched it before I came in here.
What do you mean
What do you mean?
revenge?
No, I mean no.
Like-
It's like you are single now.
I know,
I'm gonna
but what
fucking.
revenge?
I'm gonna be a.
I'm gonna blow my load in your face. Like what kind of revenge? What
Say
have
that
women
again. Say
done
that
to you?
again. Think like this. Go. I think like this.
You're so stupid. You're so stupid.
I love when they do that in the movies.
What? That doesn't even make sense. Nobody does that in a movie.
They do.
No.
Stick their tongue out
Yeah,
like
they do.
that.
Yeah.
And then
Don't you watch
the
porn?
9 guys that are
Yeah.
around are all like
Yeah.
blowing the load in
Oh,
her face.
know.
God.
I
And
know.
she's eating it. Ugh.
Eats it.
I don't even understand the whole why
Gross.
even you like porn. I don't get it.
Well, you're an idiot. So
So weird.
Jeff-
what do you mean they're doing
Jeff
shit? That,
Bossy goes, finally a show I can relate
they're
to.
doing shit that we all want women to do. The women in porn are subservient. Like
That's what
Chinese
they-
girls, they just do
That's
whatever
why
you
the
want to do.
Chinese-
That's why we women.
That's
we
why
love
the
Chinese women.
Japanese
Yeah.
created that fake
Yeah.
puppet doll,
Yeah.
the robot. She's like 20
Yeah.
grand or $17,000. She
Yeah.
looks and feels like a real woman.
Yep.
She does everything you want her
Everything you
to
want
do.
without the guilt trip.
Exactly.
Which that's the So anyway, we go back. We put the movies
That
on.
doll's got to smell.
Patty, what's wrong? Now you're upset that you see the
Don't-
face
You
you're
see my
making?
face?
She's
Doll's
so upset that
gotta
I'm telling you the
smell.
story. I'm sorry. This is who I am.
Finish the.
I mean,
A pig.
I mean,
No, go ahead. So you
know,
go back
you
and
wanted
you're
me to be
making her show
real.
the
I got.
videos.
You wanted me to be Ethan Hirschenfeld. I'll talk about doing the Jewish circuit.
Ethan
you want to hear about
Hirschenfeld listens to
getting?
our show, so
you
you
want to
better
hear about
not-
getting fucking gonorrhea? We'll talk
Well,
about
he
that.
was on our show.
You got gun. Yeah, I know.
Go on.
You got gonorrhea.
So, no. So we watched the movies, and I thought the movies were going to be like, oh, she's with like a hot guy, like
Yeah,
in these
and
really
what
good-
are they?
by a pool, and it wasn't. The first one was her with puke on a fetish site, like going down on a guy and then puking all over.
No,
his
that's
penis.
not true.
It was real. I saw lettuce, and I was grossed out, and I was like, oh my
Why
god.
would she show you that?
Because these were her video, and exactly, and I was like, whoa, yeah. I was like, what else you got? And then she showed me because I'm like, I was really turned on, and then I
What
see
else
her
you
like
got?
gagging, like puking, and I'm like,
There's
oh my
something
god,
wrong with her.
and then vomiting. That's
Stop
the
it.
site. She's actually vomiting on a
Chunks
guy's
of
penis.
orange stuff.
Chunks
No,
of like
stop
spaghetti.
it. That's not true. Stop
There was
it.
a hot dog in
Why are
there.
you being, your mother can't listen
Cabbage
to this
came
now.
out.
Your mother can't listen.
Go
My
on.
mother knows. She was filming it, but
Kathy doesn't know about
Go
this.
ahead.
she knows about it. But
So
not-
what
not in
happened?
this
What was the
detail.
next video?
So the next video was
she
her.
took a shit on some guy.
No, it was her with like 7, like what you just described, like
Seven
No.
guys,
gentlemen.
and what even worse, black. And
Stop.
they
So
were.
stupid.
I'm not racist.
Huge.
But they were. I was intimidated because they're black and they're like big, beefy.
And they
but
got
like,
big
but,
ones.
But like real, like inner city black. Like they had a pick in their hair. One guy had a sock. His socks were on.
This is not
He had-
true.
I swear to God, one guy had.
Was-
Two
was it
socks
even
on
professional, or was
and,
it someone
and
holding
one
their
shoe.
phone?
He had a shoe on with 2 socks,
Well, let
and
me
that
ask
was throwing me off.
Let me
I'm
ask
like,
you a question.
You're
why?
OCD.
What's going on there?
Was
'Cause,
it
like,
some
everything's
guy-
got to be the way I need it to be. Where's that fucking shoe? Where's the other shoe?
It's uneven.
Bothered the hell out of me. Put the shoe. Why is everybody's fucking shoe on?
Was it some guy holding his phone up filming
No,
this?
it's like there's someone was filming it, and there's like 7 guys,
Ah.
ghetto, and like they're fucking afro, out of shape guys. They were like great looking black
This
guys,
is a
ripped.
videos that she
Yes,
sells?
and they're like bang, they're sweating, and one guy's got the socks, and that made me feel hot, and then the shoe, and I'm like, where's the other shoe? And then she's like, well, what about what I'm doing? I go, yeah, but where's the shoe? Why?
So
Where's
what
that
happened?
other
They
shoe?
all banged her?
So they all bang her, and I'm like ready to puke. I'm so grossed out. So I'm like, oh god, and now I'm like really torn because she's in my room, and now what? She's
You
expecting
got
to have.
anything
Goodbye,
else?
goodbye.
You got anything
She
else?
wants to have sex.
You want to see
So
the
she goes,
girl
"Let's
to
go-"
girl? No girl to girl?
No girl to
None
girl.
of those videos?
No, it was so gross.
She only
Like
had 2
hardcore-
videos?
What's that?
She only had 2
She
videos?
had a bunch of videos like that, and her. Okay,
That's
so
her thing.
I was.
She's the gangbang girl.
Yeah, and I'm freaking out.
So you
now
go
I'm like,
go home.
No, I'm not that stupid. I'm still horny. I'm still horny. So I'm like, I'm grossed out.
You're like,
but
how
then
about
I'm-
a hand job?
I was thinking. I'm like, now I'm going over to the menu in my head. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
she's a little polluted. As Tony Montana would say in Scarface, her pussy was so polluted. Okay? It's polluted.
He didn't really say
Eating,
that.
drinking, fucking, sucking.
He didn't
He
say
really
that.
said that.
Oh, he did.
She can't even have a fucking baby. Her pussy's so polluted.
Okay, so
Let
what
me
So
ask
happened?
I'm
you a
like in my
question.
mind, ugh, she's polluted. So she goes, let's go take a shower.
Oh no.
All right. Now, meanwhile, she tells me she's also does prostitution.
You
It's
think
legal
that'll
in
clear
Reno.
the herpes off the shower?
No, she's her idea, not mine.
So she does do prostitution. I knew
wants
she was
to-
a prostitute.
She goes, I'm a prostitute at one of the ranches out here. It's legal.
So she expects
So
you
she
to
does
pay
that.
her for this.
She does. Do you understand what I'm saying?
She wanted
does
payment?
She's a prostitute paid whore. She does porn. Do you understand what I'm
Didn't you
dealing
wanna
with?
find out
this
why
is even,
she was
Yeah,
all of
I
that?
asked her. I asked. Trust me.
What happened?
I like to get into it. I like to get in there because I'm not about the body. I want to get into your heart. So we take the shower. We get cleaned. All right.
Was
Well,
her body hot?
Yeah, regular body, like like a little frumpy.
Go on.
Grumpy.
You know.
He's pointing to us.
Regular. So I'm kidding. Beautiful. She's regular body, regular girl,
Go
curves
on.
like you guys. So
Fucking never ending to the story.
fucking. So
he keeps embellishing.
No, we're not embellishing.
What
It's all
happened
true.
to her? Her
Ask
father
her.
banged her.
Ask
What
her.
happened?
Ask her.
She was a foster
So,
kid.
no, we go. Now we go. She goes. I want to have sex. This isn't true, and I'm embarrassed to say this. I know you guys want a big, great ending. I got nervous because I'm thinking,
Yeah.
I'm Catholic.
I don't have that
Yeah,
kind
you're
of
My
money.
mother,
Catholic.
I'm Catholic. My mother raised me, morals, high values. You never, sleep with someone. You have to be in love with them. So I'm thinking, how quickly can I fall in love with her in the next 15 minutes? So at least I can feel like I did the right thing. I'm asking her questions. What's
What
your favorite
happened?
movie?
What happened to her in
What's
her
your
life?
favorite movie?
Did you find out what happened to her
What
in
books
her
do you
life?
like? You ever read Judy Blume's Blubber? Like, what do you like to, where the sidewalk
Judy
ends?
Blume.
Tell me,
That
tell me,
Silverstein.
whatever. Tell me, how did you do in third grade? Like, who was your favorite teacher? I'm asking all these
So
things.
what
that really
happened to her? Did she
so
get
she
raped?
wants to have sex. I'm getting to it.
He's not gonna.
She goes. He wants to have sex. She goes. I want to have sex with you. And my mother, my mother was in my
Kathy,
head.
Kathy.
Kathy. And then my mother's over here. And then my dad's over here. So my mother's like,
Good cop, bad
I can
cop.
hear my mother's voice. Bobby, don't do it. You're a good person. Be a giver, healer. You want to be a healer? Talk to her. Try to understand her as a person.
What was
Don't
your
use her as
father
a piece
say?
of meat. My dad was like, fucking come on her tits. So I listened. I was like, Dad, stop. Okay, you're right. Then my mother's like, no, fuck. Then my mother's like, come on her tits. No, so then I was. So I go.
Does the story end?
I go. I can't have sex with you. I go. I can't have sex.
I'm getting
I
a
go. I
hot
don't want to have
flash.
sex with you. She goes. Why not? This is a true story. I swear to God. I go. I can't have sex with you. She goes. Why not? I go. I go.
Because I'm out of cash.
I go. No, because you showed me the videos. Okay.
Now you
showed me
shame
the
her.
videos, and I mean, I'm not. I thought I was gonna pull. Good looking, black hair pick, shoe, sock. You have AIDS. And she goes,
You
what?
did not say
I
that.
swear to God, strike me down. I go, you have AIDS.
Why would you say
Because I
that?
diagnosed her. I'm pretty sure she has AIDS.
You didn't say
I
that.
swear to God, I said, you have AIDS. And she goes, like a nervous laugh, like you, like, oh, what? And I go, no. There's a good chance you probably have AIDS. It's like a scene from Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'm like, yeah, you probably got AIDS. You got AIDS.
Oh my God!
I mean, we can fool around. I'll like punch your tits. I'll pull your nipple. I'll fucking, smack your labia. I'm not going in. You have AIDS.
And what is she saying?
So she goes, I don't have AIDS. I go, she goes, I get tested all the time. I do prostitution. I go, there's a good chance you might have AIDS. So she's like, okay. So we start fooling around, and I go, whatever, foreplay. And during the foreplay, I actually said to her, I'm interviewing her. Like, I'm down here, and I'm like, I bet were you sexually abused? Because I did her college thesis, I swear to God, on porn.
You
And
did not.
Yes, I did. 87% of women in porn are sexually abused. So she goes, yes, to answer your question, yes, I was sexually abused, okay? So then I'm like, oh, okay, now I feel horrible, obviously, because I knew it. That's why they do it. They've been
That's right.
They've been
It's
Uncle
normal.
Joe.
It's
someone
normal.
touched
Yes.
them. Now their body. They don't.
They have no boundaries
This is
now
no
because the
boundaries. It's not
boundaries are
sacred.
Yes.
Like
No, they hate themselves.
everything. It's not
Yeah.
sacred. It's mechanical.
Right.
It's not like with Denise. I got to take her out to fucking Applebee's and win her over and, get her, have her a couple wines.
Well,
you don't
wait.
have to do.
So do you
then,
do it or no?
So no, I don't do it. I say.
Did you make her blow you with
so
the condom on?
I said, I interviewed her and I said, I feel horrible. And I'm telling her that. I go, I actually feel horrible because you were taken advantage of. And I feel like I'm taking advantage of you. And then she goes, and she just kind of like looked like she was sad. And then I said, but wait a minute. Actually, we're okay. And she goes, she looked like she was about to cry. She goes, what do you mean? I go, it's okay. Because, yeah, you were a victim. But wait a minute. My mom's a recovered alcoholic. My parents are divorced. I'm also a victim. So I'm not taking advantage of you. We're both even. We're both
advantage
even.
of
Wait, so
each
you're
other.
both victims?
We're both victims.
Okay, you're
Two
not as
victims
big a
make a
vic-
right. Two wrongs make a right. Two victims make a whole healthy person. So we can do it now. So then I felt better, and then I didn't have sex with her. I just foreplay.
Did a little thing.
I punched
She
her.
blew you?
No, I punched her. Like I said, they give her a little elbow
Okay,
to the
I don't
labia.
even know if any of the stories
All true. All true.
Is she still alive?
Yes.
So then she never had
So I
AIDS.
sent her on her way. A month later, I'm in Vegas. She showed up to Vegas.
To see you again?
That's how good I was.
Come on.
I told. Can you believe it?
Did she try
I
to-
told her she had AIDS. I wouldn't touch her. I elbowed her labia. I said we were both victims, and do you know she fucking followed me to Vegas a month later? Who does that?
She had a job there, and she
Yep.
saw your
Yep.
name. She probably
Yep.
like, he's...
And she wanted to have sex again. I said, nope, you still have AIDS.
Did
but
you
we'll
have to give
fool
her
around.
money? Did you have
Never
to
paid
give her
her.
money after?
But I said, you have what?
Did you have to give her money after?
She had to pay me money. I diagnosed her. I'm the one who diagnosed her. You know how much money that would be if you went to a real doctor?
Such an asshole.
$75.
Let
I
me
gave
see
her a
if
good
anyone's
deal.
commenting on your story.
Yeah, Bosco and Ethan Hirschenfeld.
Uncle
No.
Joe?
Who
Was
the
it
fuck is
Uncle
Uncle
Joe?
Joe?
Now, Joe McGough.
a
No, Joe
horrible
McGough.
story.
Who said? Jeff Bossy said afterwards she offered you a hot bucket of AIDS and dumped.
Oh my God, this
dumped on
AIDS
you.
talk is
She's a pig.
terrible.
I'm sorry, you guys. It's a
For
horrible
any
story.
gay people listening, I'm sorry.
It's a horrible story.
Okay.
But I'm proud that I didn't have sex with her.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, only because you didn't want to catch
But
anything.
my friend was like, you went down on her. Like, that's just
now
as
you
bad.
caught AIDS.
And I'm like, I
Oh,
didn't
you
know.
went down on her
Yeah,
without.
well, I didn't
Because now,
I didn't
you
want
know,
her to
they
go over to
say-
all of her whore friends and tell her I wasn't good in the South.
Listen, just so,
so I
you
went
know,
that, but it's just as bad.
that's how Michael Douglas got that
What?
throat cancer.
Oh,
from eating,
I thought that's how
what's
he
her
got
name?
the gig on Casino, the movie. He got an extra role. Did he Wall Street?
No,
That's
you
how he got
supposed
Wall
to get a
Street.
lot
put
from eating the
saran wrap
pussy.
over it.
I didn't know you get. So I didn't know. So see,
you get throat
I'm a
cancer.
grown man, and I thought you couldn't do that, but you could whatever, and it was okay.
No,
and
now
everyone's
you-
like, that's just as bad. And then for months, I thought I had like face AIDS. Like I thought my whole face was.
Well,
every
you
day I'd
look
be
like you
looking-
have face AIDS.
I probably have it.
That's why your eyes twitching and
have
going
it.
the other way.
Well, yeah.
Maybe that is because of the
A
eyes.
roving eye.
Maybe some got in your eye.
Yeah.
All right, I have no idea how long we've been doing this.
Doing what?
Forever.
How long was I
About an hour or 5.
telling a girl she had AIDS?
That story was
The
That's a
story
long-
an
was
hour
too
and
long.
5
That
minutes.
was
That
too
was
long.
an hour and 5 minutes long.
Woo, with
too
no
long.
payoff, though.
No.
God,
He,
Mike,
he,
So
told,
that's
he
what
told her
happened.
she had AIDS. That's
I
pretty.
know, that's
that's a
mean.
good
And
payoff,
you know I had her shave my back. I swear to God, I took photos of it.
This story gets weirder and weirder.
In Vegas, she shaved my back, gave me a massage, and I still wouldn't have sex with her. And when I went back there for a third time, she never returned my call. And my friend Corey was like, "Why would she? You told her she had AIDS. You made her shave your back. You elbowed her in the labia.
Why would you have your back shaved?
Because
by
I was insecure. I didn't have I was hairy, and I felt like.
so you make the girl you want to fuck
I felt
shave
insecure
your back?
about it. Yeah.
Okay, that makes it worse because now she's like going, ew.
Now,
is she
Denise does
shaving
it now in the shower. I get on all fours, and she'll get down there with like a rake.
Oh my God.
What else
Wait,
do you want to talk about?
I don't know. Do I have any other questions? That was like.
Let's start the show. Let's start this stupid show already.
All right.
Oh, God.
Oh, you know what I wanted to also ask you about?
Yeah.
Remember the
I have
last
another.
time?
Remember the great joke I said the other day? Should I
yeah.
say
What
it?
was the joke?
Huh?
What was the joke?
Oh, so many.
It was
the
that
Lisa
great that
Lampanelli
she can't
one I
remember.
did.
Oh yeah. What
That's
was
a
the
funny
Lisa
one.
Lampanelli one?
Which, no, I told you that. She got Montreal. Didn't I tell you that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that
goalie
one.
for the
What was
Canadians.
the other one?
That was a joke I wrote years ago.
I like it.
Thank you. There was another joke about another comedian.
Someone who had cancer.
Yeah,
but don't
yeah.
say their
I won't
name.
say their name. I'll just say.
But then
were
they had
so
cancer. And then
The
wait,
joke
then
is
they
it's the
lost
greatest
the
joke
cancer.
ever.
Explain that.
Yeah, they were sick and then they're no longer sick. I said they're so annoying that even cancer left you. It's a great joke.
What
it's a great
comic?
roast joke. I can't tell you now.
He can't
I'll
say.
tell you guys later.
You went on
Actually,
the
this
road.
comic is very talented.
You went on the road with.
Who?
Uh,
Kendrick Lamar?
oh yeah, I was going to say P. But it wasn't P.
Diddy. 86.
Lamar. What's his name?
Lamar. Not Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar, who is
Yeah.
a very famous rapper.
He is. Yeah. You want to
And-
hear that story?
Well, wait. Did you already tell that story on the last one?
I don't know.
The one.
I was so late last time. I don't know.
Yeah, you were like 40 minutes late. Where they took your shoe, but then they hid your shoe, and then they
No,
took your
basically,
money.
I was on tour with
You
Kendrick
told that.
Lamar.
And then it brought the flashback of the shoe thing.
Yeah, the show. Yeah, the emoticon.
Joe McGaga thinks your next special should be called Face AIDS.
I think he's right. I think he's right.
Sorry,
But yeah,
but you went back
I
on
went on
tour
tour
with
with
these
Kendrick
guys,
Lamar for 3.5 weeks.
and you were
with
the
him.
only white guy.
And we lived on a bus for 3.5 weeks.
What
it
was
was
that? What did that smell
it-
like?
Huh?
What
Pot.
did that smell like?
What do you think?
Pot and
Pot.
coconut oil?
No, Afrasheen.
Pot.
Um,
Stop it.
I
I
w-
hope we don't have black listeners.
That's the funny. See now this is the world we live in. I can make that joke, and then someone. This is the world we live in. Isn't that scary?
Go ahead.
That someone will go, "Oh, he made a black joke. He's racist," and then it'll be all over Twitter. And if I was a celebrity,
If you
it'd
were,
be
but you're
Bob
not,
Da-
so
I'm
no
not.
worries.
Thankfully, no one gives a shit.
No worries.
And, oh, he's racist. When I'm just saying it because it's a left turn. It's like I just like being, ridiculous. but that's the world we live in, you know.
I
Yeah, you
understand.
can't say
Fucking
anything anymore.
can't say anything. It's a horrible snowflake.
So you go on.
like
You're in a bus.
So I get hired to be on the tour, and they called me. They go, "You want to do this 18-city tour, 30,000 people a show, come out as Trump for 3 or 4 minutes on stage." And I was like, "I got to do it, right?" It's got.
Did you get thrown shit at?
People threw bottles at me. I share the videos. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, because they think you. Because black
video.
people don't like Trump.
Well,
Well,
his
they thought he
followers-
was really Trump.
No,
Right.
they didn't.
No, they're screaming in the videos, "Fuck you!" Like they might have thought I was really fucking him. Like there were some people are just dumb.
Well,
But-
you do come out in the outfit and the makeup.
Come out. I
so-
show you the video, and they're throwing water bottles at me, and we did this every night. Like it was like started in Anaheim, San Jose, Sacramento,
They hated
Canada,
you every night. Every night.
Nebraska. Certain cities like Nebraska,
They
pro-Trump,
got it.
they were better. But most people, they're booing, "Fuck you." But a lot of people are having fun with like WWE wrestler. I'm like the bad guy.
Did
And
you kind of say, guys, I'm a character.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
really not Trump.
You're Trump on stage, and then you get off stage, and then he comes out and sings "Fuck Donald Trump." YG, who's a rapper, who's a big rapper in LA, and then Kendrick Lamar would come out later. So anyway, that was great. It was amazing. And then I'd walk out in between before Kendrick came on,
And then they
I'm
liked
like a
you.
celebrity. They're
So
all
they-
lining up, 50 people deep, autographs, photos. Like everyone wanted to be a part.
And
of
are you
it. It's
signing
amazing.
Donald Trump or you signing Bob DiBuono?
Signing Donald Trump, like
Oh,
making
okay.
it fun, right?
Yeah.
So it was great. And then, but it was the living on the bus was the worst. It was the worst. I can't even say how it was so horrible to live on a bus. And these are gangbangers. This is not like a couple of guys that are like inner city guys. This is inner city Bloods, gang members from Compton. YG is on the other bus, and all of his friends are on my bus. I'm like on the miscellaneous bus. It's like YG and his friends, and then YG's other friends,
Thug friends.
that thugs that he just wanted to give work to make
Yeah,
him
yeah.
money, are on my bus. 2 strippers, 4 gangbangers.
What do you mean, strippers?
Stripper. They were in the show, in the show dancing. 4 gangbangers.
So they're on the bus with you?
You
Yeah.
have your own room.
Yeah, no room. You're in a cube, like this, like a little cube, and there's three on top. There's 9 beds, and they're just like pizza ovens.
Oh my God.
And
Well,
you
how do you
sleep on
sleep
top
at
of each
night?
other.
Isn't-
You
don't they
don't.
play
You go,
music?
and they're like, "When do you go to bed?" I'm like, "I go to bed when they go to bed." I don't go to bed. You don't tell them to turn the music off.
Oh
When
my
it's like a
God.
prison. When they shut it down, you can go to bed now. And then they would open your curtain up, and then no privacy. Just like, yo, where my slipper at? Yo, where my slipper? Oh, fuck, I'm sleeping. What slipper? Yo, motherfucker, my slipper's on the floor, motherfucker. Yo, nigga, where's my fucking slipper, yo? No, I don't have I don't have a slipper. My slipper's right outside motherfucking bed, motherfucker. Look, I don't have, look, here, take my sneakers. And my sneakers, here's my shirt. I don't have your slipper. You can have my shoes. I don't care. Don't hurt me. I don't want to fight you. Fucking crazy.
Did they have
Crazy.
anybody fight you?
Did they call you a
No.
cracker?
No, but they were like, and then when I was out of the makeup, you're like, "Fuck Trump, fuck Trump." You're like, "No, I'm not Trump. I'm just Bob DiBuono, comedian." Fuck Trump. Like I'm not even in the makeup. Fuck Trump. Every day you wake up, you go to bed. You're on a bus. You go to bed at
Sounds
4 in the morning.
horrible.
Everyone's
Now, is the
smoking
bus
pot.
driving at 4 in the morning?
Yeah, no. You every night at 2 a.m. the bus leaves. You're driving 9 hours to the next city, so you're sleeping basically on top of the wheel of the bus, and you're
Oh
feeling
my
it, and you're
God.
like, "Are we gonna die? We're gonna get a
Are
fucking
you
bus
never
crash."
in a hotel room?
Twice in 3.5 weeks.
Yeah, and then wait, and then
Horrible.
the bus driver, you got to make sure he's not falling asleep.
you worried about him?
Or even stoned.
I'm afraid
from
of
all
go
the
to
pot.
sleep. I'm afraid I'm going to go to sleep because I'm going
Was
to
there
die.
a lot of
myself.
pot
Okay.
smell?
All the pot. I'm not kidding.
Was the guy
Bill-
driving smoking pot?
No, he was clean, but everyone else.
But you get contact
Yeah,
time.
that's true.
But there was billows and clouds of pot floating in the bus, and you're just going to bed with tobacco, pot, booze, strippers.
couldn't open your
AIDS.
window?
There's no windows. No
Oh.
window,
Is it
no
strippers
windows.
banging guys and
No,
stuff?
no, they're
Oh.
like inner city thuggy. They would just go on YG and bang him. They wouldn't bang anybody else.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So
I was banged by 2 very angry inner city Bloods members because they kept thinking I was a Crip. I'm like, I wore blue one day and they freaked out.
I think we told this the last episode, but I
Yeah.
thought it was so funny. So the guy says, "Give me your you got my shoe, right?"
Yeah, he insisted I had a shoe.
But it was like a scam. So say what
Yeah.
happened.
No, he goes, "You have a shoe," and I go, "No." And then the next day,
Well, wait. So then he goes,
And the next day he goes, yo, where's my $20? And I go, what? He goes, I had $20. It fell out of my pants. Where did my 20? My 20. And he's just opening my curtain. He's going through my shit. I'm like, dude, I don't have your fucking $20.
No, wait, you didn't
I
tell
have
the
your
story
slipper.
right.
I have your $20.
But isn't this how it started? He goes, you got my shoe, and you're like, I don't have your shoe. And you go, let me just see in your bed. And then he goes under his mattress, Bob's mattress, and pulls out a shoe, correct?
Oh, that's
so
yeah,
that's the setup to the scam. It's like you said you didn't have my shoe,
So
but
they
look,
were-
you did have my shoe.
they were planning
So then
shit.
3 days later, they go, you got my money. And he goes,
Right.
I don't have your money. He goes, yes, because remember you had my shoe. Now
Right,
give me
right.
my money. See,
right.
that was
they,
the
they
scam.
were they were setting me up. It was
I
always
would
testing
have
me,
said
testing me.
I would have said because they needed you on this tour. I would have
They
said
couldn't fight me and beat
I
me
would
up
have
because they needed me.
said I would have said you get me a minivan to follow the bus.
Yeah, well, I would do that now. It was horrible.
I ain't going.
And then YG's security guard, his name was Gloves. Because it's true, 230-pound guy. He'd walk around with MMA gloves on. They call him Gloves.
What's
That was his
MMA?
nickname.
Like
Mixed
fighting?
martial arts.
Oh, okay.
He'd walk around with gloves on, MMA 4-ounce gloves.
Yeah.
And he was this big guy, and he was like a security guard. And they, after the show, in the dressing room, everyone would get trashed and get drunk. And they would have Fight Club. Like, they'd all get in the middle.
No.
And they
Beat the
would
shit out
fight,
of
they'd
each
fight, beat each other up. And I'm like a white guy going, like, we don't do that. Like, white guys don't fight like that because you'll fucking, you're really...
Did they want you to fight too?
Yeah, the Gloves wanted me to fight him. And I'm like, Gloves, I can't. Yeah, I can't.
Do you
We
think you
can't.
could have fought him?
got
though?
a-
I'm
I got a
competitive.
bad tooth.
I'm competitive.
I got a bad tooth.
Yeah.
Oh my God! You could get
I
hit in
was
the head
competitive.
once. You're
So he would like come over and kind of fuck with me, and then I would start fucking with him back. So I'm like, I'm not gonna let you fucking bully me. You
Right,
know?
right.
I'm not afraid of you. But then the other part of me
they
is like,
laid you out.
can't do that shit because he's got 20 of his friends, and you start fucking
they'll
around
beat
with
the
him.
piss out of you.
Yeah, but the thing was, they still needed me to do Trump. That was what saved my life.
Wow.
I would have
And
said, I'll do Trump. I ain't getting on the bus.
Yeah, man, it was brutal.
Would you do it
couldn't
again or no?
Would I what?
Would you open for him again or no?
Not follow in a car.
Oh, okay,
You
yeah.
couldn't take a shit on the bus either. You had to stop the bus driver. And go.
No, that's not true.
Couldn't take. Yep, you had to stop the bus and you had to pull over for you to
Why?
take a
They
shit.
didn't let
The
anybody?
toilet didn't work. You could only pee
Bob,
in it.
who is your agent / manager?
I don't
for
have
this?
one. I didn't have one.
Oh,
Obviously.
You
I did this on my own.
negotiated this
You know
on
who
your own?
negotiated this?
Who?
This
Ethan
is more
Hirschenfeld.
dangerous than the girl with AIDS.
Ethan Hirschenfeld did this. Fucking. Can you believe he fucking negotiated this deal for me?
Listen to me.
Don't blame
They said
Ethan Hirschenfeld.
Listen to
What's wrong
me.
with you?
I'm just throwing Ethan's name out there because we all know him.
You should have just banged the prostitute. It was safer.
I know. It's so gross.
All right.
It was scary.
I think we might be
Scary.
done. We
Are
got to
we?
wrap it
Oh.
up. He's got to go.
right.
Okay, Bob, it was
Yeah.
a pleasure. We love your story.
It's horrible. I didn't tell the last story the right way. I
What
feel
was the
horrible.
last story?
No, nothing.
Thank God
But
I
the
was
fucking-
here to
the
fix
slipper.
that story.
The slipper.
The slipper.
It started with the slipper.
It was in your ass, though. Don't lie.
What?
You,
You
had
did
the
steal
slipper
their
in
money.
your ass.
Well, yeah,
You
after
did
he
take their
kicked
money.
me in the ass.
And
yeah.
you took the $20.
So we usually ask,
Fucking-
what do you, where you want to,
Where you gonna
Do I
be?
want to plug something?
Promote? Yeah.
I want to plug that whore in Vegas again. I'd like to plug
You
her
are
again.
So stupid.
You want to
Fucking
puke on her? Get her back?
You want
Um,
to take this time to ask your girlfriend to marry you?
Yeah,
Now.
this should be a good time.
This-
Denise,
good
will you
time. Look
divorce?
into the-
Denise, will you divorce me?
Look
Eventually.
at
I think I should jump ahead 2 steps. Will you divorce me? Because she'll probably want to divorce me
I
if we
think
get
she'll
married.
say yes. if
Okay,
you ask
so
her.
she doesn't want to have kids, obviously.
No,
She does wanna
no,
have kids.
no, we wouldn't have kids.
No.
No, we'd have
Because
you know, pets.
she has a 50-50 shot of getting either Asperger's or that.
Yeah, or AIDS, or me.
Okay, where are you going to be?
Oh fuck, I'm on the spot. Where this weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think maybe Friday Dangerfield. Saturday I have a private event.
Private, really?
Yeah,
Or is
okay.
that
Do I
just-
did-
you
I'll
just
be
say-
at Governor's on Friday night and the Port Washington Theater on Saturday night.
The guy Jimmy.
I
by
am
the
going to
way.
be with you at the Port Washington Theater.
Yeah, so if you guys want to see a
Can
really
I say?
good
Can I
show.
say something about
Let's go.
just real quick? That Jimmy, the guy governor,
James,
James. He thought years ago
that you
I'll-
were really
James,
Trump? No.
I'll put this out to James because he doesn't really know me. I don't know him. I used to work there years ago, all the time. Loved
Right.
it. But they stopped booking me. This is what someone told me, I think Chris or someone, said, oh, he thought when you were at the brokerage one night that you were hitting on his wife. So for years, he didn't book me.
Were
because
you?
No, I don't even know he's married. Why would I hit?
First
you would
of all,
hit on an owner's
that's
wife?
bullshit. James is not like that.
That's what I was told for years.
is not like
he
that.
thought They said
James,
he thought
if
you were
anything, is a class.
hitting on his wife.
If he thought you were
and-
hitting on his wife, he
What
would
I
have
was told.
bashed
He
your
would have come
skull.
over and told you.
He would have bashed your
That's
skull.
what well,
Listen,
yeah, but I'm,
that
you
might
know.
have been said to you just so you could.
No.
Listen,
In
they
good
probably were like,
confidence.
"You suck as a
Good
comic. We gotta fucking look."
Good confidence.
Here's the
You
thing:
suck.
they didn't want to book you, so they threw a stupid story at
No,
you.
I-
But
I don't think so.
if James thought you were hitting on his wife, he would have just bashed
But
your
I
fucking
don't.
brains
Well,
in.
first of all, I wouldn't.
Man, but first of all, he's the nicest guy ever.
I know-
He treats
well,
all the comedians great.
yeah.
If you want to work there, he'll hire you.
I don't. I.
Do you want to work there?
I have to ask his wife. I've been fucking her.
Carrie,
You're such an
No,
ass.
I'm kidding, James.
Carrie
I never- I'm
has
making it up.
connections.
She wouldn't fuck
so
you,
if you
trust
want to
me.
work there,
She would never.
No, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Like I at one point years ago, I was like, why aren't they stop? It was right after they took over.
John
They'll
Truson.
use
So why
you
did they
again.
stop booking me?
Listen,
And then I
John
was like, I don't
Truson,
give a
first
shit.
of
I'm
all,
working
hold
all
on
over
a
the
second.
place.
John Truson
I've known
books.
John for years. John.
He books the show, so he makes all the decisions. But Mark Lund was the bad guy in that.
Well, see, Mark Lund. I heard that Mark Lund liked me, but the guy James
No,
did not.
that's what Mark Lund was, a two-faced liar.
Oh, okay.
yeah, Mark Lund was the one.
So I should have fucked his wife.
The whole time that I didn't work there was when Mark Lund was in charge.
Oh, really?
Then when he got the boot or whatever he got.
Me too. I didn't
Then
work there.
yes, Carrie too. We all came back in after Mark Lund left.
Well, I left because I couldn't take Lund. I was like, I'm going to
Really?
bash his fucking head in because I hated his guts.
Why?
So
he was two-faced.
he was just mean to
I
all
don't
the
know any of the. I don't know
comedians.
these guys, so I can't.
you
Yeah,
got to
I
know
don't
him.
know.
Carrie will introduce.
I
Okay.
just, it's crazy.
All right. We're going to do Ann Lapima's Landmark on Main in Port Washington, New York. Me and Carrie.
Friday night I am at the brokerage, so come down and see me there.
And Friday
too.
night, I
Come.
am at the Pantry. Is that
Yes,
this Friday?
yes. So
wait a minute. What's that? Whole Foods?
that's hilarious.
Where the fuck are you
it's
working?
not.
No, I'm going
She's
to
at Whole Foods this Saturday night.
Giving
in the
out
pantry.
samples, cheese samples, and I make $9 an hour.
All right.
That's all
Give
right.
out-
She'll be at Mama's Pantry
Ask him if you can hand out the toothpaste for that.
in
tooth.
Red Hook, New Jersey.
By the way, Bob, I'm going to be doing your show
You are?
sometime.
Oh,
The
fuck.
21st, the 16th.
Carrie, come do
Okay.
the show.
Here's what I want to say.
Okay,
No.
go ahead.
I want to say this. Thank you to all the Patreon givers. If you want to give us money, because we make no money, our Patreon is www.patreon.com/
AIDS.org.
Two Tired Twats.
They're tired already.
Give us anything. We'll take $1. We'll take $5. We'll take
Anything.
$100.
Because you
a sandwich.
figure we do 4 shows a month, so that's 4 hours. And you figure, if you give $1, you're just giving us 25 cents a show.
Exactly. And I
So
think
I
we're
think
worth
you
it.
could afford
I
25
think
cents.
we're
What is this? A
worth
fucking
Telephone.
humanitarian crisis?
We're begging.
We're
For
worth
25 cents a
$1.
day.
We're worth $1, you
If
motherfuckers.
you give up
So-
1 cup of coffee.
We want to thank the Patreons that are giving
we've
us
had
big
we're
money.
very generous, nice people.
We
so
love
thank
the generous, nice people.
This show
Also,
sucks.
follow us. Follow us on iTunes. Follow
It
us on
didn't last
YouTube.
week.
Follow us on Facebook. Two Tired Twats.
Before you got here.
Like us on everything. Thank you,
Give us a
Adam
good
Hineker.
review.
Thank you, Comic Strip Live, for having us every
smells.
week.
Adam Hineker is our producer. Thank you.
Yeah, Adam did a great
Does
job. I don't even
Fabulous.
sit
I
through this
wouldn't. I
shit.
wouldn't do that if I were you. That was up some stripper's ass last week on the Kevin Brennan show.
Oh, God.
What?
Never.
He went up a stripper's ass at Kevin Brennan's show. Is that
This
true?
did. All right.
okay.
Anyway, thank you for listening. You guys are
Hey, and me
wonderful.
and Carrie are going to do Kevin Brennan's MLC podcast
Tomorrow we might actually put one of those in the bag for double.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And okay, good.
All right, everybody. Thanks for
Goodbye.
listening.
Oh, that was dumb.
That was fun.
Yeah, fun?